And a very warm welcome to everybody here tonight. We got about 30 seconds before we start as well. Our first game on Miramar, 1 of 5 matches. We'll be playing 2 Miramars and then moving on to 3 Wrangles to end off the evening. And we have 18 teams that have registered. We have 17 teams which are jumped into the lobby tonight. So remember guys, please look at the rules. It's stated in our PUBG Discord. Please read through the rules as well. We got a couple of teams obviously bringing in players that are not registered for the scrims as well, so you know we are monitoring those facts. We did state this last week in our scrims as well, so yeah, just keep an eye out on the rules. We're trying to keep this as professional and fair as possible as well, so yeah. But anyway, we have the plane already in front of us here. We can see El Pozo, going over El Pozo all the way down to Porto Pariso, and the teams now we'll be jumping out to see what they can do. We can see that again Brothers in Arms and NX Wasps going to be jumping to Alcantara as well. That's a new spot for them. We've got Fury Crew and White Rabbit Gaming going to be jumping into El Pozo, with now the split on the opposite side. We have no Inexorable Gaming in the lobby for tonight, so we'll see how these teams will jump. There's obviously, we'll see that Hacienda and surrounding areas will be free to loot up as well. No 4 p.m. in the first game as well. They were registered, but no 4 p.m. And then we've got 3 teams now trying to head into Picardy. We've got Sinister 5, 4 Kings, and the Rusty Hellhounds all trying to vie a spot into Picardy here. So this is going to be a interesting fight that's going to happen here between these 3 teams. We got Little Death, Kenya RSA, Official Tempai, and Ellis Tomato, who's all going to be sitting here as well. As we just need to sort out a little bit of sound issues that's occurring at this stage, ladies and gentlemen. Do give me 2 seconds and we'll be right back. I do apologize for that little break. We just need to get the sound there officially getting to go. We got Kritzy, got tagged up a little bit there from Official Tempai. Tampi can spot up the feet of Ripper there. Does take the shot over towards him. So they're in the opposite building as well. We also got the 4 Kings who are just on the opposite side here by the casino and apartment area. The hotel area being catered here with Sinister 5. Taking a different loot location to what they normally used to, going into Impala generally. So something different coming out from Sinister 5. I do like to see it. A little bit different shot, but Official Tempai going to take out Ripper here with a midi, and he's going to instantly try and push. He's going to throw out the Molotov, and that's going to be the wrong window for that Molotov, but the push nonetheless is going to come out from Official Tempai. And Sinister 5 now will get the res onto him, no problem, as Chris said, makes his way into the building with Soda. And we wait to see what's going to happen here. Official Tempai just seeing what he can spot, and maybe one of the guys crosses the way here. We're going to put an X-ray just to see where these teams are sitting. Soda without any helmet at this stage. Oh, got a level 2 helmet, I do beg your pardon. Gonna see what they can take, but now 4 Kings gonna take some shots over towards Official Tempai as Sinister, as Rusty Hellhounds and 4 Kings gonna be taken out. Soda takes out Abdu, and Abdu will get knocked out there, leaving Kandam and Zendan to try and see what they can do to get to Abdul just in time. Soda getting that shot off there, no problem. I'm gonna try and see here if Kandam will be able to get that pickup onto Abdul. El Pozo seeming pretty quiet as the zone does shift into the center of the map here, so we can see the circle going to the center of the map. Not much activity happening in Alcantara. We also got just these teams vying for the spot here as well. So for now, Abdul will get the pickup from Kandam as he makes his way across towards the apartment area. Hotel area still being controlled here by Sinister 5 as the Rusty Hellhounds still trying to see if they can spot out anything. Kenny RSA going to be taking a little bit of it as Alias Tomato will take the head off of Kritzy there and will get the knock onto him. Sinister 5 got Ripper there, so it's just back into here, and they can continue this on for quite a while because they're just off the center of the zone here. Soda goes down as well from Little Death. 2 knocks here. This will give an aerial push here for Rusty Hellhounds to get themselves into the apartment. Looks like they're going to take on Sinister 5 on the one side here with Kritzy and Ripper, as already all of them are going to be rushing up here quickly. Little Death going to see what he can do here. As now they're going to be taking on the shots here towards them. Going to go up to the next floor. Sinister 5 just blocks off the way here. As now Ripper jumps all the way down the building. As now they move on over to the opposite side of the area here. But we've got 4 Kings also trying to wrap around. We've got Zemden just on the opposite side here. So Sinister 5 getting themselves out of here. Kenny RSA will take out Kandam with a bolty headshot there. This will now have to for Abdul to try and cross his way here. And they all just want to try and see if they can maybe spot out an area here. What can Abdul see from here as he just pulls back? He's got that 6 times on his mini. As Official Templar tries and makes a move away, but he's going to get taken up by Zenden. And I think that's going to be him out of the game. As Kandam will get taken out there and is still knocked over there. Do trying desperately to try and get his way towards Kandam. Kenny RSA going to try and make his movement here, but I don't think he has enough time to get to Official Templar, as Venden going to be rotating himself across here, and he may actually see both of them. The pickup is coming. Svenden will get the confirm onto Official Templar. Kenny RSA, has he heard Svenden? Going to throw out a flashbang towards the left hand side as Vending going to be trying to peek this corner. Kenny RSA is waiting for him. Swifty will take out Molotov Man in the background in Alcantara. And this fight now turning it onto a 4v4 as Vending gets very tagged up there by Kenny RSA. Trying to see what they can do here as Vending going to be pushing back behind the building. As now a lot of shots rain out as Kandam gets knocked there. Kandam on a very low HP. Going to try and see what he can do. Ripper getting the confirm onto Abdul as Venden. Now looks like the Rusty Revolvers now going to be trying to see if they can get towards the Zenden member of 4 Kings. Ellis Tomato looks like he's going to try and push this up here. He's going to be waiting inside the door here. Needs to see what he can do here. Little Death, I think, hasn't spotted out Zvenden. Zvenden spots out Little Death on the side here. But where can we see the rest of them? The grenade's going to come out here. Not going to be able to get the knock onto Zenden. At this stage of Do and Kandam still up and waiting as the Rusty Hellhounds now push up into another grenade goes wide, but that grenade's not going to be a good grenade from Ellis Tomato. The grenade will go out. The smoke will come out here from Zvenden as the Rusty Revolvers are going to try and make their way around. He jumps back into the building as Little Death just looking to see if he can spot out any more members here. You can just see them spot out Kandam on the one side here. Kandam does go down here and Kenny RSA will spot out Zvenden and Zvenden will get knocked here. This may just leave, I think, the Sinister 5 moving themselves into the boxing arena here, giving themselves the space that they need. And this is kind of, they now playing their position that they need to play here as Venden was going to be knocked down here. Kenny RSA will confirm onto that. Adu gets knocked as well, gets a bit of damage laid onto him. And these 3 teams really fighting it out here as much as they can. As we stick with them for now. Ellis Tomato will take out Kritzy yet again. And Kritzy will get the res onto him. See what Ripper can spot out with his 3 times and the SLR. Just covering off the buildings on the opposite side here. Dango and the Survivor Fighter is going to be taking on fights over towards Devil and I, which I'm trying to find out where that is. It's on rotation on near Lamedita. Zone shifts very hard to the north, and there's not many teams sitting in the north hand side here. We only got Inexorable Legends sitting here alongside with the Rusty Revolvers. Fury Crew also making their movement into this as well. Looks like they're going to try and see if they can get to White Rabbit Gaming spot. Jin going to be spotting out the vehicles of Fury Crew making their way in. Looks like they're going to go a little bit further deeper in. Here is Fury Crew. As we look towards the map now, it looks like Sinister 5 have now opted to leave this fight. What vehicles does the Four Kings and the Rusty Revolvers have? A long, drawn-out fight here happening from these two teams. They've still got a Marauder and a Buggy sitting in the back of the compound here. Maybe pick up the truck as well, but dangerous as Kandam is got sightlines on it. But Little Death will get the headshot with the M24 onto Kandam, and that'll be his second knock as well. As now this may give Rusty Hellhounds a little bit of breathing room now to get themselves out of the situation and get themselves into the zone. Still got a Buggy behind him there for the Four Kings, so it looks like they will make it in, as now most teams are making their way into the zone. We got against all odds taking the north hand side along with the Wasps here, as Kinghorn makes a late rotation into the area here. We got JMSP looking on the one hand side here, coming in with only 2 members if I'm not mistaken. They will get, as far as I'm aware, didn't give us any sort of warning about that, so penalties will come out to these teams who are not playing with a full man team. This is just the rules as we state. Always keep looking at the rules, ladies and gentlemen. So looking to see where most of these teams are going to be landing up. We do have that little bit of a bug still in PUBG. When the teams get into cars, they sort of push them all around. MLC, we got MLC, which I think is the original team. We got also MLC V2 as well joining us this evening with 2 full man teams. So that's good to see. It looks like one of them has just had a disconnect as they roll up just to the edge of the silo. We like to call them silo area here. We got against all odds sitting in the compounds here. Swifty gets knocked off, which is really unfortunate. He may have jumped out a little bit too early here. Unfortunate for Swifty. Now to see what's going to... Now, Sinister 5 and the Rusty Revolvers... Rusty Hellhounds going to be taking on the fight yet again. Critzy going to be moving up into position here onto the Rusty Hellhounds. As Little Death takes out Ripper's head there. And Little Death is just not missing these shots today, ladies and gentlemen. Really doing a fantastic job with that M24. Doing a lot of damage over towards Sinister 5 and Four Kings already in this game. Not able to pick up Critzy yet, as now they need to see what they can do from this position, or are playing inside the zone. Ripper will get the res on there from Chris said, as now the Rusty Revolvers are inside the zone, are going to get back to their vehicles and make their rotations into the zone, as will Critzy and Soda on the lone side as the zone shifts into the center. And Rusty Revolver's got a good little compound for themselves, as well as here we can see White Rabbit Gaming going to be moving onto the hill just below. It looks like they're going to be stopping just on this hill just below NX Legends, as Born Slippy will take out Kandam in the background here, and Kandam will get taken out as Abdu. Looks like he's just trying to take on the fight towards Survivor Fighters. What can Abdu do? Knows that there's a team there. Spot him out, doesn't be able to spot it, does try and see what he can do here. The zone is starting to burn him, as he's going to be moving straight into the four-way of Rusty Squad. Goes up for Freddy, but Born Slippy will eliminate the Four Kings out in 17th position. And he'll pick up 2 kills here for himself, Born Slippy, as Alem will take out Serenity, who's just playing just down the mountain here. Can Franny do something about this? Can spot out Shiligami. Shiligami, Durst on the bottom. Can he get the headshot? Oh, just misses the headshot there onto him, as Headshot will take out Soda as they try to crash the compound on the top here. As we're going to shift to this fight here, as 2 big teams going to be trying to take it on here. DVS Gonna trying to get that flush onto Sinister 5. The smokes do come out, raining out here from the Sinister 5 group. The grenades coming out here from, and this is going to be a good grenade. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic grenade from Headshot. Will take out Soda, and Ripper will get a little bit tagged up as well. And some good grenades coming out here from NX Legends, as Swifter will take out one of the members of Rusty Revolver's Watch Over Gaming. Going to be taking a lot of shots over towards MLC, as Boz Gandhi going to try and get himself into the lower end here, as the Rusty squad is eliminated in 16th position there, as Chris Ed will take out DVS out of position there now. Sinister 5, can they spot out? Can spot out Headshot. Will take out Headshot there as well, leaving just Ghost Killer to fend for the NX Legends. Headshot will move down to the lower end as the smoke will come out there to cover his way. And Sinister 5 already with the push coming in. Good, that's a fantastic grenade there coming out from Ripper. As now they will push into the zone here. Chris Ed, Critzy, Soda being knocked out early. As Ghost Killer trying to just fend off over here. Will leave Headshot for now. Try and take up a different position, as my controls are all playing weird silliness on me. Ghost Killer just trying to see what he can do. His little death will get knocked out by the zone in the background. So will Shiligami. And two members straight off the bat will get knocked out, as now he's going to go for this race. As now Sinister 5 trying to encroach onto them as well. Jen will need to see if he can spot out anyone on the side here coming from behind, as Alice Tomato and Kenny RSA going to be the last two members for the Rusty Hellhounds, as the zone will confirm Little Death. Brothers in Arms sitting on top of this mountain here. Going to be difficult to get themselves in. They need to see what they can do from this position. But Sinister 5 also now busy trying to see if they can deal with NX Legends on the side here. They do know that they're still inside this compound. Headshot, what can he see? Will be moving himself along here for the Legends. We'll pick up a new vest. As Sinister 5 just moved to the back end of this compound here, playing on the opposite sides as they get into the thing. And now Chrissy will obviously hear this straight away. He's going to try and see if he can get himself into a position to just spray down onto the vehicle in front of him, and he may just get a good spray down onto them, as Headshot will go down. Ghost Killer on such low HP, and now he's going to be, oh, does get some of the trash that's going to come out here, but he's going to be making his movement straight into White Rabbit Gaming. And White Rabbit Gaming going to confirm onto him, as well as Jin confirms onto Legends as well. And now Sinister 5 needs to try and make their way across the way here. And Shepard hasn't spotted out Sinister 5, who are running out in the open, looting out in the open as well. As just using that cover for there. As now they do spot him. Ripper does get tagged up. One more shot for Ripper and he will die. As Shepard does not able to get that confirmed. As Christy now just plays underneath Shepard, and this could be bad for Shepard. As Christy just moving himself up here very slowly towards the White Rabbit Gaming crew of Shepard. Christy gonna see what he can do here. I don't think Shepard's gonna be wise of where he is at this point. Does try and tag him up, does do 26 damage, and Shepard will pull back instantly. You can see the rest of White Rabbit Gaming now trying to surround themselves just to gate Christy out of this. And now Christy's gonna be running in towards the Rusty Killer Clowns, who's just below him. You're going to spot out Ubershirk just below him, as Kenny Osei will take out Langya as he's trying to control that spray. It won't get the confirm onto Ubershirk, as Jin will take out Ripper and Chris Ed, as Kritzy will take out Ubershirk, and the Rusty Killer Clowns will get eliminated in 14th position, leaving them very low at the bottom here. But Chris Ed and the rest of them all being taken out here, as Fair Crew takes shots over towards White Rabbit Gaming. Kritzy going to be healing up, last member alive at this stage, as 4 kills for Kenny RSA, the 4 kills for the team at this stage. They're doing a fantastic job for his team, trying to get himself in here, but White Rabbit Gaming has spotted them out as well. I don't think they're aware of where Kritzy is at this stage. Now they are playing against the zone here. The zone is on phase 4. As soon as he hits, going to hit onto phase 5, and it's going to hurt quite considerably. As Kritzy now, what is he going to be doing? Looks like he's going to be meting himself up. As he looks away just at the wrong time. Does Unknowns Gonna be trying to take those shots into there. Kritzy just hiding behind the edge over here. In this edge here, knows that Sinister Fire, oh sorry, Rusty Hellhounds are sitting right over here close. As the shots still get rained out. He will now spot the member out. Kritzy will take out Ellis Tomato, and Unfixed will finish out Kenny Arase, and Hellhounds will go out in 13th position. They'll know that Kritzy is quite close, as well as MLC tried to make a last dash into the zone where the Rusty, the NX Wasps are. Getting all my names wrong tonight, that is for sure. As we just want to turn down the sound just a little bit in game. As Acid Swifty will confirm that kill onto them, and now the White Rabbit Gaming going to make in their movement into the zone here as quickly as possible. But we've got MLC version 2 who's going to be on the opposite side here. We've got Frizz who's heading up the team here for them. We'll hear White Rabbit Gaming being moved into the against the odds. We'll check out JMSP in the background. We'll spot out Jin in the background, trying to see if they can get back. Jin will just fall down to the floor just in time, as now Rusty Revolvers have a slight chance of taking out the MLC version 2. White Rabbit Gaming spot out Scrabby. Scrabby will go down. What can White Rabbit Gaming do here? As now they will flush out there, but it looks like Rusty Revolver is going to be making their movement here. What can Unknown see from this perspective? Sinister 5 gets eliminated as more teammates going to be taken out, and I think Rusty Revolvers were eliminated as well in 10th position. That was just a furious fight on top of this hill, and White Rabbit Gaming come out unscathed. 11s, I think, would have taken out Kritzy at the background, as Acid will get taken a headshot onto him. 11s trying to make it as Buzz beat. Buzz Gandhi will take it taken out there by Kinghorn, leaving just 11s alive for himself, as Fairy Crew taking so many shots towards so many teams here. And now what does the zone do for the next one? We've got AO, one member alive against the Brothers in Arm. MLC will get eliminated in 8th position there. Kinghorn will find out, and Fixed will find out 11's trying to cross the end there. White Rabbit Gaming with 9 kills at this stage will be making their movement into the zone. We got NX Wasp with 2 kills from Kinghorn there, as now the Wasp will make their movement into here. Fairy Crew, though, having a good time inside this compound. We'll spot out Brothers in Arms, as Dan is actually still inside here as well. We'll spot out Slayer. He's just the last member alive for AO. We'll throw out a grenade towards there. No one will be sitting there at this stage. Oh, that second grenade could get Gasman. No, it does bounce a little bit too far, but now they're against Brothers in Arms. We'll know that AO is sitting inside here, as the... What can he see here? As Rambo will take out Dan in the end of the day, and 7th will go out against all odds. So we still got the Survivor Fighters and Devil and I taking a little bit of shots here towards each other. We'll spot out Master Stalker, won't be able to get it, as Unfixed will take out one of the NX Wasp members in the background. Snake will take out Rambo, who's just below there, and Fixed will finish off Kinghorn. As now the grenade will come out. The grenade will get bounced just off of that rock here for Master Stalkers. Then I'm going to try and rotate all the way around. Zone shifted onto White Rabbit Gaming, only team inside the zone for now, but they can see that they have the Wasp just below them. Looks like 2 knocks came out there. Kinghorn's still up, as Acid will get taken out there, but stolen there from Madir from the Fairy Crew, and Wasps got not much option. They need to try and see if they can get a knock onto White Rabbit Gaming to advance forward. Madir holding an angle onto the Wasps as well. The SLR 8 times coming out from Madir's Brothers in Arms will get eliminated out in 6th position. Still, Master Stalker now getting spotted out by somebody from behind. I think it's Survivor Fighters, and he will, Amen, will get the confirm onto Devil and I. And 4 teams will remain. 2 4-man teams, the Fairy Crew versus WRG with the 4-man teams. NX now Wasp out in 4th position as they get taken out, last member by the zone there, as they try to push up. Fairy Crew had the better position from them. But now White Rabbit Gaming turning their attention onto Fairy Crew. Survivor Fights is still in this though, so they need to be careful of maybe the shift. You can see now Fury Crew preparing for this last engagement here, using the heals to their advantage. White Rubber Gaming opting to just take themselves into the zone, as now SF does get tagged up a little bit down to 21 HS. So I think Shepard spotted him out, as now the shots will get rained out, and Fixed will get taken out by Survivor Fighters there, and this is not good for White Rubber Gaming, as the solo coming into play here, and that's some good work there from him. Does Army the shots get rained out there from Jin. See what he can do. Does get a chest shot there for them, but this is given FC Medea. He's going to try and push up here to White Rubber Gaming, and I don't think White Rubber Gaming is aware that they would have heard these smokes coming out. Need to try and play this safe here, as now what can he do from here? It looks like White Rubber Gaming will be pushing back beyond the mountain towards Shepard, as now they take some shots. Snake will take the shots onto him. Does he spot out Jin here on the side? No, he will not. Survivor Fighters will get eliminated in third position there by Swifter, and they will spot out all the members. Unfixed trying to make his movement back here, but he will get taken out. But Jin will return the fire onto Medea, and I think Unfixed will get taken out here, as Jin will take out Medea. And I don't think that Fury Crew will be able to get to him in time. Snake is pulling away from this instantly, and Jin will get into his buggy and get towards his teammates. And Medea going to be trying to see if he can try and survive this one. I think it is his first knock, but Jin doing some good work there, just to put it on an even Stevens there with Fury Crew, as now Unknowns will confirm the kill, and 10 kills come out for White Rubber Gaming at this stage, as Fury Crew with 9 kills at this stage, as Shepard will take out Swifter, leaving just Sixo and Schizo and Snake left alive, as both of them getting tagged up. Jin going to be using his vehicle as cover as he tries to push along here to see if he can spot out any of the members. Unknowns and Shepard now going to try and make that push there. Will spot out the members coming out there. They need the nades to come out. Unknowns is already advancing onto this no lethal utility coming out from White Rubber Gaming, as there is none for them. We'll spot out 6-0. We'll put it down to such low HP, and he will confirm onto there, leaving just Snake alive for Fury Crew. And Snake, as he tries to push around here, what can he do? Can he clutch this out? But he's got Jin, who's just going to be popping over this mountain here. The grenade will go out from him. That's a good grenade onto Unknowns. Unknown's not too sure. Still alive at this stage, but Jin will be taking the shots on towards him, and Shepard will finish it out, and White Rabbit Gaming will come out with 13 kills. Chicken dinner. And a good round there coming out from WRG. Just what they probably would have wanted after a series of events coming in the last couple of months, and White Rabbit Gaming taking out with 13 kills. Fury Crew will come out with 9 kills in total, as the Survivor Fighters in third position will come out with 7 kills, and they had a good round as well. NX Wasp coming out with 2 kills, and then rounding up your top 5, Devil and I in your top 5. Interesting fights in the beginning there with Sinister 5 and Hellhounds and the 4 Kings. Really, a lot of them just trying to vie for position in Picardo. It would be interesting to see if those teams are going to go back in towards that. And yeah, it was an interesting round indeed. We will be back, ladies and gentlemen, for the next round very shortly. Stay tuned. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second round of the evening out of 5. We got about 10 seconds before the guys will all jump into the plane and start their way into this match. We got a similar, same flight path going from east to west, a little bit more straighter now, cutting just onto the northern part of the map, just above the center, going through El Paso and San Martin, ending up just below Al Zahar and above Junkyard there. So teams, interesting to see where they're going to go now. I'll be interested to see if Sinister 5 are going to take up their normal loot location here into the way here. We got the Wasp now going to be going south here, along with Brothers in Arms as well. So looks like both these teams like to sort of jump in the same sort of vicinity as they normally both went Alcantara last round. Now going to be looks like Wasp going to be just taking surrounding areas, as Monte Nuevo is going to be where Brothers in Arms going to be taking their fight towards. The Hellhounds will be going in towards Picado along with Four Kings, as Sinister 5 going to be taking out Impala area as they normally like to loot. We've got now Tactical Terry, who's going to be just going off a power grid here, as the Rusty squad going to be landing here at this stage. Going to be picking himself one slippy up a gun. He's going to spot out Tactical Terry, see if he can take a couple shots on towards Tactical Terry. Very difficult to hit players up in the air, but you never know. Oh, he does get a shot onto 33 damage coming onto Terry there, and one slippy will be happy that he did some damage. Terry will get into the truck and make his way as the zone shifts to the north hand side against all odds in La Cabrera, and they will be happy with the way the zone is shifted onto them. We got the MLC V2 and the Sinister 5 crew all going to be jumping into Impala here. Chris Egg going to be alone here for now, as he picks up a gun. He needs to get a gun as quickly as possible, pick up a pistol, as MLC V2 going to be making their way out of the Impala straight away. Ooh, looks Frizz will get jumped down. And we got Survivor Fighters with Sinister 5 here inside Impala, as MLC going to be making their way across. Chris Ed will get a mutant. It would sound like it indeed is a mutant. Got some good news there. Pretty impressed with that sound clip there. Sinister 5 now going to be taking on another early engagement here, but it's a little bit more space for them to play with here inside Impala, as now it looks like they're going to get looted up a little bit here, as Survivor Fighters got a shotgun in hand. The other teammate also only got a shotgun in hand as well. So Survivor Fighters not going to be the happiest of teams here without that loot that they really want. We got Dongo, who's going to be sitting in here with the M16, and we got Alem, who's got himself a mutant as well. Checking across the map, we still got the fight between Rusty Hellhounds. Kenny RSA has been spotted there by Candam. Candam just pushing up slowly here. Still got Elis Tomato and Little Death inside the boxing arena, as Candam just plays just below the Abdu inside one of the hotel areas alongside Zipman. I think Little Death got an 8 times with that mini. Oh, might just spot out Abdu's head shortly if he does peek this, does spot him out. We'll take a shot, we'll miss a shot, as the K9 will rain out towards him. Abdu with the K9 4 times. And really do get that knock that they might need. Only 2 of them sitting inside, or now 3 of them sitting inside boxing arena. And yet another early fight here for Picado, as Abdu will get Little Death, and Little Death will bleed out just a little bit. This might allow Candam just to slowly creep into the building. Abdul will get some fall damage coming out there as he hides below, but Candam has already made himself get into official safety. He does go, but he does return the fire onto Candam, and Candam here gonna be knocked out, and the grenades I think gonna come through as well. The smokes will come through. Oh, the grenade coming onto official Tempe, and that will allow Adu just to get a little bit of raises coming out here. His little death is busy trying to get himself the meds up here, but Svenden playing on the opposite side of boxing ring here. So just be very careful here on the side here as Ripper will take out one of the members, as Ripper will get flushed out there from Survivor Fighters in the background. As official Tempe will get knocked. Little Death will get the grenade onto there. Ellis Tomato will go down from Zibman, or Abdu should I say, and he will get flushed out straight away. Svenden trying to see if he can spot out the members over here. Will get a Little Death, Rusty Killer, and the Rusty Hellhounds will be eliminated by the Four Kings out in 16th position. And the Four Kings will be pretty happy with the start that they've got, but now we got the Rusty NX Legends going against them, as now they've eliminated 2 of the members of the Rusty Hellhounds. We got DVS, who's just been tagged up a little bit. Old Cookie going to try and see if he can push up over towards Banicha, who's now making his run back away from the squad here. 2 members down. Tactical Terry is bleeding out, but there's no ways of Banicha getting back towards that. Gonna have to try and see what he can do here. Looks like he's got not much option here. Looks like he might just want to take on the fight here with the Legends crew. Old Cookie gonna just be making sure that Bunny Chow didn't actually push up towards them, as Tactical Terry will get flashed out here by Old Cookie right now. Has been spotted out as Ghost Killer gets spotted out there by Bunny Chow, as Old Cookie not opting to flush, but will now flush out Terry, and Bunny Chow will get into his buggy and make his rotation away, as Ghost Killer has spotted this out. Does take out the wheel of that buggy, trying to see if he can get it connect onto the headshot. Does some more damage on towards Bunny Chow. Will run out of bullets. Got the 8 times, but DVS will spot out Rusty Revolvers, and in 15th position the Rusty Revolvers will go out of the game. 2 early teams getting out at this stage, as Gasman, are they inside here? No, they're not. White Rabbit Gaming making their rotation here by this end. Born Slippy will spot out the rotation coming out from White Rabbit Gaming. Shots will get rained out to the members of White Rabbit Gaming. Just Franny and Born Slippy for the Rusty squad. And Fixed will hoot his way across. And where will White Rabbit Gaming opt to end themselves? Looks like they're going to be doing a similar rotation point here into the zone, as the Brothers in Arms will take out the compound just below. Interesting to see what will happen. Sinister 5 now, with still 3 members alone. 2 members, Critzy and Ripper. The brothers have been knocked out of the game. Sinister 5 making their way across here with Chris and Soda, as the Survivor Fighters close behind him, along with Devil and I, who just below Minaturalis. MLC as Venden moves his way up here. We'll spot out 11s, take out 11s there. Then he spot out another member. Does spot out Boss Beta. He's sitting on the side here. Try and see if he can maybe get that knock. Doesn't opt to see that knock. Does spot out Boss Gandhi. Does do some good shots on there from Zenden. Needs one more shot just to try and get the knock onto him. Yes, he does. MLC in a bit of spot of bother now. We'll spot out Boss Beta. Does get a little bit of tags onto Boss Beta. But the rest of Four Kings now making their way towards Boss Beta and MLC under severe pressure here, as the knock will come out here from Zenden, as Zvenden will finish out that kill. Boss Beta, what can he do? He does spot out Zvenden, and he does get that headshot with the SLR. 43 HP, what can he do here? Does spot out Abdu, almost getting Abdu as well, as Zipman now going to make his way over towards Zvenden, as 11s is bleeding out here, and there's not much that Boss Beta can do from this position. He knows that he's going to have a host of teams, or a host of members. It looks like he's going to go for that res straight away. Abdul not going to be able to spot us. Does spot him making his way, as 11s will get knocked out there by Abdul, but he will now peek the opposite side here. Boss Beta really making life difficult a little bit here for the Four Kings, missing the shots, but Abdul will get the kill onto Boss Beta, and MLC will be eliminated in 14th position. as now the Survivor Fighters is going to try and make their way up the hill, but Four Kings still taking a lot of shots over towards them, as MLC V2 going to be coming in from the south, trying to get themselves into here, and is against all odds going to take on this area here. White Rabbit Gaming opting to go towards the north hand side, it would seem, as their rotation would explain, as Brothers in Arms going to be making their movement straight up here. And I think that the against all odds are going to be wise to this fact. All sitting in here, can hear the bike coming up from Slayer and Gasman. We'll spot them out, not going to take the shots on towards them. All of them just busy trying to chase those bikes and cars, as literally turning on a pin and point there for AAO, as now Legends trying to make their way around the zone. White Rabbit Gaming making their way to the worlds of the north, as I explained. The rotation suggested, Unknowns being the scout here for White Rabbit Gaming. Got JMSP, who's just to his right hand side. Nobody in Le Cobb, you won't know this, but no one in Le Cobb, or just on the end of Le Cobb, will be Brothers in Arms. But what Unknowns could be taken out here by JMSP if he's not careful. JMSP have stopped, and now Unknowns will make it to the back end of La Cabrera. Rotations coming in here from MLC V2 will make onto the western side of the map here, as Rambo will get knocked out here by a car to Gasman. That's really unfortunate for him, as Unknowns now makes it into where they want to be for now. Good rotations coming out from most teams here. Sinister 5 still sitting inside the blues, same with the Four Kings, and Devil and I just shortly behind him is the zone. So looks like everybody is getting into the zone as expected for them. They will obviously, Unknowns will hear all those shots coming out there, as MLC V2 going to be racing their way in towards La Cabrera, and Unfixed now going to be going straight through La Cabrera as well. This could be interesting to see, as now the shots get rained out, and Rambo will take out Unknowns there with a Bolty. Good shot coming out there from Rambo. What more can you spot of White Rabbit Gaming? Looks like he will be just safe there, but good shot coming out there from Rambo, and he's 8 times against all odds. Move themselves back into Le Cobb from where they just came from. FC Ferry Crew will just move to the compound just across from White Rabbit Gaming and across from Brothers in Arms, as Jin gets a little bit tagged up there. One member of MLC V2 going to be very well split here, and Sinister 5 taking the less route taken, I would say, across the end here. Interesting rotation coming out here, but they got no one to worry about when it comes in. The zone shifts down to the south though, and that's going to be an interesting zone to end. And normally we see these zones end just in the center here. Don't often see much end on these hill faces here, but definitely over here. So teams, let's see what they get up to now. Four Kings still trying to make their way into the zone. Hard shifting down to the south will help out Four Kings get themselves a little bit further into the game, a little bit closer to the zone, as Survivor Fighters will find out Old Cookie, as DVS will come out from the opposite side here. Ghost Killer will try and see if he can support his teammates. Is the first knock. What can they do? Can they try and finish this one out? Survivor Fighters going to go for the res straight away. Ghost Killer just playing off the side here. Going to throw out a grenade. Hold this grenade, and this could be a great grenade. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic grenade from Ghost Killer. And another grenade going to come out. And that's going to be on top of Amin, and he didn't cook that one. No, it still gets him. And Survivor Fighters not looking to survive this fight. Might just, as now Ghost Killer has to pull off to get Old Cookie into theirs. Now Alem will get flushed out of the game. DVS trying to see if he can spot this out. The Molotov comes out, a very far throw coming out there. It looks like Django will be able to spot it out. He spots out Ghost Killer. Old Cookie on the one side there will rain out the bullets towards him, and he will get knocked there by Old Cookie. Just leaving Amin to fend for himself here inside the smoke. You can see what he's spectating at this stage. But the Rusty NX Legends are going to be doing some good damage. He will pick up a kill. Ghost Killer will go down. DVS trying to make his way up towards him as well. And what can DVS spot from here? Not pushing out quick enough here. Old Cookie's also trying to get himself on top of this mountain to try and see if he can peek one of these members. Smokes here, giving the cover for the Survivor Fighters member. Will spot him out and he will get the knock onto Old Cookie, but can he finish out DVS? No, he can't. And the Legends will complete the area out here, but 4 Kings have rocked up now and onto DVS, and DVS has nowhere to hide. And the 4 Kings will take out the Legends out in 12th position. Legends just not able to win out that fight as they wanted to, but a good effort nonetheless. Great grenades coming out there from Ghost Killer. Now, what does the teams do? The zone is encroaching. Sinister 5 have made landfall onto Le Cobb. They've got 1 member of MLC V2 on the one side. They've got 2 members on the opposite side of the map. So no one really in a spot of bother as against all odds has spotted out White Rabbit Gaming. Slothy Monkey will take out Shepherd there with an 8x SLR. Shepherd will peek back into the building. Unknowns will get the res onto him. As Ferry Crew, I think I've got a good spot here to survey the area here. Really can see what's happening. Wasp sitting inside the crater fields. And what will the zone do? It did shift up to the north here, still leaving a lot of teams. Like I said, it could end here, could also just end off of here as well, where the Brothers in Arms are sitting. As now a lot of teams going to make their way into the zone. 11 teams still alive here. And what will we see going into this? White Rabbit Gaming seem to be the tension at this stage, as Chris Ed will get knocked there by Mitch Main. He will try and re-peek onto Chris Ed, but Soda will re-peek him as well, but he gets another headshot onto him as well. Soda has to peel off of this to try and get some meds up, as the grenade won't do any damage to Chris Ed. I think there was a little bit of... Yeah, that grenade will do some damage onto him though. And that will flush out Chris Ed and Sinister 5 down to 1 member. JMSP, Mitch Main and Mr. Beef Chuck just holding strong for now. No one. Not doing much at this point. Just holding his angles. Not trying to make himself known at this stage. As MLC V2, they're going to be trying to get themselves into here, but 6 are going to spot out MLC V2, trying to make their way into the zone. They do have this little ridge here, but how much cover do they actually have on this ridge? They do get a bit knocked there by the Marauder, as Scrappy will be just hurting his teammate just a little bit there. And this next zone shift is going to dictate a lot of movement or no movement, that is for sure. 4 Kings making their way down here just to clear out their backs here, it seems. Zipman just making sure that he can spot out anything that might come from behind. And this is good awareness from a very skilled team. So just making sure that they're okay. As we can see, Devil and I and Rusty Squad now getting themselves into this area here. As the zone is encroaching, Manga Bass pushing down here. I don't think they would have noticed that Rusty Squad is sitting inside here. Born Slippy just sitting on top of the building here, I would assume. Yeah, just sitting on top of this crater here. We'll hear the footsteps. We'll spot him out onto Manga Bass, and he will get the elimination onto Manga Bass straight away. And the Rusty Squad paying the sneaky game, and it's paying off for them fantastically as Hippie Homicide tries to see if he can maybe spot them out. Has the information been relayed to the team from Magabas? Does he know where he got taken out from? As the smoke will come out from Hippie Homicide just to see what he can do here. And that's some good play. I like that the Rusty Squad has done this, as Molotov Man will get the knock onto Unknowns with a bolty. A lot more bolties being played up inside the squad for now. Franny not getting taken out at the moment, so I don't think that grenade is going to do any damage towards them. Is that grenade going to do any damage? That grenade does do the damage onto Franny, and now it just leaves Born Slippy. What can he do for his team here, as 2 members now going to be making their way into here? Master Stalker will try. He will eliminate Master Stalker as Hippie Homicide trying to see what he can do here. Born Slippy going to be jumping down. What can he do here? Can he take out them? He does indeed! Born Slippy going large for Rusty squad, and he's just got Warlord left here, but Warlord will finish up Born Slippy, but Born Slippy doing a fantastic job there, eliminating 3 members of Devil and I. Take a bow. That was some good play there coming out from Born Slippy indeed, as the zone shifts now towards this mountainous area here. As we said, it could end here or just on across here. Most teams would have known that as well. As Venden now obviously would have heard of all the fighting here, can spot out Rusty Warlords. Not able to, that is just blocking the shots. That is interesting. Buildings aren't these buildings aren't very common in this map, so that might, oh, but we didn't, you know what, didn't render in. This didn't actually render in. This was helping out Warlord here. That's interesting, as Shepherd will die to the zone there, and that's interesting. Coming out from White Rabbit Gaming as they try to make their movement in now. Getting a ton of fire coming out towards them, as Unfixed will get tagged down to half HP, but it looks like he's gonna get spun out here. He's really as now Slothy Monkey will get the confirm and flash onto White Rabbit Gaming. White Rabbit Gaming just playing the edge of here, but against all odds gonna be doing some work here as Brothers in Arms gonna be getting a confirm onto there as Unfixed gets taken out of the vehicle. As now, what does the rest of these teams do? Mr. Beef Chuck spots out Unknowns and will retreat back just a little bit as Wasp get eliminated out in 10th position from the Fury crew. As now the Four Kings up to 10 kills here for the Four Kings, and they're doing a fantastic job here. Is the Four Kings this round, as Deathmug will get a knock onto Gasman. He's got that MK in his hands. 3 kills for against all odds at this stage. Does spell out Frizz. Will take the shots onto him. Not able to get that headshot that he wanted, but Sixo will take out Frizz from the opposite side here, and he looks like he has got no more support. Where is no one? No one's still playing just behind JMSP here. And he knows that the as the Brothers in Arms get eliminated in 9th position. And these one-man teams are going to be very, very difficult for these teams to get out, as Devil and I will get eliminated there in 8th position. And we got 2 one-man teams sitting out in the edge of Le Cobb there. We got against all odds in with a 4-man team along with Fury Crew, who's been playing a very good game inside Miramar tonight. I have seen Fury Crew do seem to prefer Miramar to Erangel over the last couple of weeks, so they are showing their dominance, but a Deathmug will get the headshot onto Medea, as against all odds will spot out all the action happening over here. Dan just spotting out 6 zone, not much that they can do. Fury Crew on a very, very MLC will get taken out there. V2 will get taken out there by Soda in the end, as JMSP now going to make their movement up here towards White Rabbit Gaming. Will White Rabbit Gaming hear this? I don't think Unknowns has got any helmets to play with at this stage. Oh, but Mr. Beef Truck creeping up slowly here. And we want to see this. I don't think they're going to know that he's here. Unknowns will get knocked out straight away from Mr. Beef Truck. Not able to hear those things, but Jin getting shot there by the... As a White Rabbit Gaming going to get eliminated in 6th position. He was getting shot up the hill there from Svenden. He's also got now sightlines onto JMSP. Not going to be pushing down that mountain just as yet, as the zone shifted down towards the Four Kings. And look at the Four Kings having all this control at this stage. Really going to try and battle their way through this. They're going to spot against all odds, trying to make their movement into the zone. Can spot out Soda there in the background. Soda got no more helmet, it would seem. Soda does return the fire, but Mr. Beef Chuck will eliminate Sinister 5 out in 5th position. Mr. Beef Chuck really trying to get himself further into 4 kills here for JMSP. Abdu will take out FC Medea, and that will put Abdu up to 5 kills. As Fury Crew is getting quite a bit of attention here on the side here. As Venom going to peek up here, as Deathmug will get eliminated there by Mr. Beef Chuck in the background, as a Venom will go for the res. And it just leaves 3 members of AO at this stage if the res comes through. And what is JMSP going to be doing? Oh, Zvenden burning with the zone here. There's a lot of action happening in the final phases here. Zipman making his way across just to see what he can do there. Slothy Monkey will get taken out by a Molotov by Snake. Snake, good throw coming out from him. What can Against All Odds do here? Can they fight their way over? No, going to be shooting at a dead body. 6-0. Let's see what he can do here as Venom will take out Swifter in the background. 6-0. Playing the close angle here onto Against All Odds. 2v2 it would seem against them. Dan just picking up his head here. 6-0, trying to see what he can do. Knows that Venom might be trying to flank him here on the opposite side as Mitch Main will go down to Abdu in the background. A grenade will come out here as Venom does successfully get that flank up. Snake will take out Venom, will try and take out Venom. He will get the confirm onto Venom, and now Against All Odds, Dan trying to fight for his life, fight for Against All Odds here as the Molotov will get rained out. The grenade will come out here, and this could be such a good grenade if it bounces correctly, and it does just go behind the hill here. Venom will get taken out a little bit more, but the 4 Kings have now started to, as the 3 remaining teams take on the fight here. Zipman going to be coming right behind the Ferry crew here as Zipman's massive flank has now paid off for them. Hasn't spotted out Swifter to the side yet, as now Swifter will take out Zipman. And he will try in there, but he will be the last member against 2 members of the 4 Kings. The grenade could confirm onto him. 1 HP is sitting for Swifter, and there's not much he can do here. He's going to try and met up the Molotov, just not getting to burn him. But what can he do here? We can see here, he's just going to peek on the side. He can spot out Abdu, and Abdu, the 4 Kings, will take out a chicken dinner with 17 kills. A fantastic round coming out there from the 4 Kings. Really fighting their way through the beginning phase there with the Rusty Hellhounds and fighting their way through the zone. And they have managed to get some good zone luck there as well. It must be said, I said that earlier on as well. But really fighting through the teams and really having good movement inside Miramar. Ferriku, yet again, will come 2nd position, coming in with 8 kills. A very good performance coming out them in the Miramar section. Against All Odds will finish themselves out with 5 kills. In 4th position, JMSP coming out with 5 kills. And in 5th position, Sinister 5 with 2 kills. That is the round done and dusted. For Miramar, we move on to 3 rounds of Varangle. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back soon. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next round of PUBG. As we just fix some certain things over here. Round number 3 of Erangel. We come out here. We're gonna in our round 3 out of 5 of Erangel. As we see the plane path, quite a eastern plane path coming out here, coming from the north to the south, or south, northeast to southwest. Gonna be difficult for the teams who like to sit into Georgia Pool Gatka area, as now the teams start to make their way into the areas here. We got Fairy Crew, Four Kings, and the Rusty Revolvers all looking to be going towards the Yaznaya area now. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they're all going to be sticking with their spots here, that is for sure. We've got the Against All Odds going to be going towards the Razak area, along with School is going to be with the Rusty Killer Clowns, who have joined us now for the third round. Missing out the first round here, but MLC and White Rabbit Gaming and NX Gaming all look to be going towards Fairy Pier area here. Looks like Legends are going to be just moving up across here, as Headshot moves himself way back here towards the bridge area, as MLC V2 going to be making their movement way across there as well. So looks like White Rabbit Gaming have got the Fairy Pier to themselves. That would seem at this age. Survivor Fighters will take out the 12th pack that's just sitting on the bottom. A zone will shift to the north east here, and that's a very, very hectic shift for all these teams that are going to be sitting here. Sinister 5 will take out their normal looting location in Milta. Alongside them will be Devil and I, who like to loot up the Milta Power and small Milta Power areas. Again, guys, do apologize if the casting is not up to the normal standard this week. I am nursing a little bit of a shoulder injury, and I've got a little bit of painkillers as well. I'm mixing up my words just a little bit tonight. I'm mixing up NX and Rusty's teams and all sorts of things. We'll be back to full health next week, but yeah, just do excuse me as I move that along, because yeah, just having a little bit of issues with the body and the shoulder this week end, but nonetheless we're still here, still casting some good PUBG in PUBG Africa, and I'm happy to be here as well. We got the Rusty Squad who's sitting in Lepafka, 3 members this time, with Serenity joining back into Team MLC inside the prison area. The Rusty Hellhounds sitting in Shelter, Hall of Fame, and the Newtown with Little Death there as well. We'll be able to loot up with no issues as well. MLC V2 just splitting themselves between the Boomerang compound and the farmhouse area. Legends opting to make the movement into the zone quite early, picking up the vehicles along the way, which I do like to see them do. Looks like no, they're going to go back for their member, it would seem. No one's got any vehicles on the opposite side, so maybe a bit of miscommunication coming out there from the Legends crew, as Headshot now makes his way across towards the road. You do have a Esports spawns here, but White Rabbit Gaming will be wise to collect those as quickly as possible, it would seem. And am I seeing this right? Oh. This is obviously new with the update. There's a little bit of a misprint there from PUBG, must be said. I've not noticed that ever, so that normally is on the ground, but yeah, just PUBG things doing PUBG things, as the Legends will get into a clown car and make their movement in. What I mean by a clown car, all 4 members inside the car, what most of us like to say. Legend against all odds making movements now. I like this little split coming out from them, and now they got quite a big area to play with, and Deathmark moving into this area. I mean, the amount of water that's sitting inside this area, we more than likely might see that it could shift down to where Yasnaya area is. But we know RNG is a big factor here. All these teams don't have to worry about this section here by farm area, because NX Gaming is not playing in our lobby this evening, and I'm sure they're going to be, some teams going to be relieved. Their rotation paths will be made just a little bit easier, as Unknowns and Jin will get into a car, and then Fix will pick up his car and pick up Shepherd, it would seem. And they will start to make their movement into the zone. Survivor Fighters won't be with any vehicles at this stage, so they're going to have to make a run. They should be able to find vehicles along this section. There's already a UAZ sitting over here. So for Survivor Fighters, not all lost for them. As we look towards to see what's happening, we got Against All Odds already moving closer here already. Dan just trying to see if he can spot anyone at Streamer Hill, but MLC has moved their way into this. We'll take some shots over towards Dan. No shots connecting onto him. And Against the Odds will get more information by doing that. So they will be okay with that sort of rotation, as Brothers in Arms will be rotating from the north to the south. As the Rusty Revolvers move up to their normal standard. They do like to do this, move to this compound over here from getting onto Yasnaya. I'm not entirely sure if they did get into Yasnaya in the beginning, or if they pulled out with the Four Kings and Ferry Crew sitting inside Yasnaya. But we can see now the rotations coming across as Ripper going to be taking some shots on towards Ellis Tomato. They're going straight for those vehicle wheels. You can see what they are trying to do here, but Ellis Tomato does get away with it. And Soda will be looking, and Ellis will be down to 50 HP, below 50 HP there, as he rejoins with a little death. And he will get that juicy loot out of the crate. He'll get that all important level 3, but I think that may have been a little bit damaged there by Sinister 5. As now they look to see what they can do. Zone is shifting in. We got the Wasp coming in from the western side of the map after landing in Promosk, as JMSP up to 3 members now. Patrick Brad just landing down, and it looks like they're all going to be doing that sort of low rotation to the north side of the map. A lot of teams getting into this sort of area here, as Legends have made a home inside a compound, where White Rabbit Gaming is now moving into the, would seem, the area here. Are they going to be stopping inside this area? It would be seem to be the case, as the Rusty Killer Clown's going to be rotating their way across the way here. No one sitting inside this compound here, so maybe Rusty Killer Clowns could maybe potentially take out an option here, but Watch Up Gaming making this movement here. I want to stick with this rotation here, because if the Hellhounds don't, well, I'm going to be taking shots over towards Official Tempe, going to spot them out as they take shots towards Unfixed. And White Rabbit Gaming will continue on their rotation through everybody. And looks like they could land into the mansion area. Sinister 5 are making that rotation towards the buildings there as well. So interesting to see the rotations coming out from these teams right through the heart of all the action. As White Rabbit Gaming will make landfall for them. JMSP going to looks like Mr. Beefshot just going to be playing the edge, but they will hear the Wasps coming in from Sons Obi. Going to be making his rotation just past them as well. Don't see them stopping at that stage. MLC V2 looks like they're trying to get themselves again split at no one. Split very much away from his team yet again. And it'll be interesting to see why this is. In Miramar we saw this as well. So MLC V2 obviously ironing out some issues here as well, as the Survivor Fighters will jump into their car, their clown car, and make their way into that as well. Watch Out Gaming do a 227. Look at that zone shift, such a hard zone shift, and that's gone north. And instantly you can see Watch Out Gaming are making their movement along with Brothers in Arms already into their way, and they're all going to start making this rotation as MLC will take on some shots towards Survivor Fighters. And No one needs to find a vehicle very quickly in order to make it into the zone. I want to see what the rotations. 4 Kings are in their car ready, trying to get themselves all up into the north side of the map here, as the Rusty squad will hear the rotations coming out from White Rabbit Gaming. Franny, going to try and see if he can move up onto this hill here, as Sinister 5 are right behind White Rabbit Gaming here as they all make their rotation into the zone. And looks like White Rabbit Gaming not going to opt to play a compound for now. We're going to be playing on top of this mountain, but Sinister 5 going to be right over here as they rotate around across, as Medea gets taken out here from Kritzy, trying to get fire in his own. But if Sinister 5 land inside this compound, which they are about to do, could expose White Rabbit Gaming severely here, as they will have the option of hard cover here. As Kritzy does, Ripper gets a little bit tagged up. And White Rabbit Gaming need to be careful as Unfixed moves out into the open, and Kritzy with his M16 really trying to get the knockout to Unfixed, and yes he does! And it looks like Unfixed is going to be taken out here. Great shooting coming out here from Kritzy, as Dan will get eliminated or knocked out there by, or eliminated by Banicha there, as White Rabbit Gaming are split on all fronts here, trying to find a position into the zone here. As Jin tries to get away, you can see all the chaos that is raining out inside the southern part of the circle here. A lot of shots getting rained out there from the Rusty Killer Clowns as they're trying to make landfall as well. Deathmog will get taken out by the 4 Kings, who's just above them, as Zip Kandam will now hear the White Rabbit Gaming guys coming into the compound just below them. As now Jin will fall out of his car, it would seem. And what has happened to Jin over here? Jin getting out of his car way too early, and he will get taken out by himself. As now the 4 Kings will now push onto White Rabbit Gaming here. On top of them, 4 Kings have got a good sight lines onto this building against Brothers in Arms and MLC. Oh, having a good little tussle here. MLC will take out Hippie Homicide, it would seem. Bosbita going spotted there, but Survivor Fighters will chime in with the third party, as Soda and Ripper will take on the fight towards the Rusty Killer Clowns. And so much action happening here, and White Rabbit Gaming are going to get pushed into all sorts of problems here, as Ghost Killer from a good far away shot here will take out Abdu. Shepherd trying to see if he can spot out any heads of the the 4 Kings. This could be a fantastic nade actually, if he gets his grenade right. Grenade will go far, but not too far, as the grenades will be landing to where they thought they might be. Kandam will be shooting over White Rabbit Gaming, but it looks like White Rabbit Gaming are opting to take on this fight. Maybe they're a little bit lower, as Kandam will take out Unknowns and leaving just Shepherd alive, as Shepherd needs to pull back straight away. Kandam will confirm the kill onto Unknown. Shepherd will be trying to run there, and White Rabbit Gaming will get taken out in 17th position. And now Sinister 5 will be taking on some shots as the zone is shifted again to the north here. Mangabas has managed to get himself away from all the action for the Devil and I, as they were taken out in rotation. The Rusty Hellhounds will be coming in from the south end as well. Wasp will be moving along here, as the Rusty Revolvers going to be checking out the rotation from MLC V2. Scrappy. Oh, if Bunny Child got that headshot, it would have been an amazing headshot. Trying to track that out, not able to get that headshot, as the Wasp now move into the compound just below the Rusty Revolvers. Patrick, oh, so much shots happening on the top here as well, as Snake trying to take on Mitch Main. Will confirm the kill to Mitch Main, but he will get instantly traded from Patrick, and Patrick will finish out Snake shortly, as it now just leaves Swifter alive for Fury Crew. Can he spot out the heads of the members here? We'll take the shots over towards Mr. Beef Chuck. Born Slippy will get knocked out there by himself, it would seem. Obi will take out Scrappy as they're trying to make their way, and Kingon will confirm that as well. Frizz, the last member for MLC V2, as now the Legends will try and get themselves into the zone. Scrap Frizz will take some shots onto Ghost Killer, doing a good amount of damage towards Ghost Killer, but they should be safe nonetheless, as now we take an overview, Shiligami will take up Ubashek, which is sitting somewhere on the edge over here. This is so much action happening on the fight over here. Shiligami going to try and see if he can save his team members. Phase 3 is not going to be the best thing for him to do at this point. What is the Rusty Killer Clowns? They've got Ubashek, who's been knocked out. Langyang going to throw that grenade. Is this grenade going to be a good grenade? It's going to be a... Oh, just too far. Just too far. Just Shiligami, and it could have been a fantastic nade, but now the fight will go out towards Serenity and the Rusty squad as they trying to get a little bit of action third party on towards the Rusty Hellhounds. Sorry, Rusty Killer Clowns, I do beg your pardon. But Serenity moves back into the open, and Langyang will punish that, as now just leaves Franny alive for the Rusty squad. What can he do? We'll lie down for now, trying to see if he can spot out, but the Survivor Fighters playing on the bottom here. All of 3 of these teams not opting to go for the zone here. Ubashek looks like he wants to complete this out. MLC V2 will get eliminated out in 16th position, as now Simagani will turn around and the Rusty Killer Clowns will get eliminated out in 15th position, as now the zone is going to start hurting all of these members, and I don't think anyone, maybe Survivor Fighters, can get into their truck and make their way, but it looks like Franny will die to zone. As now MLC, we're going to be playing on the opposite side, so let's take a recap of what's happened now. It all just moves onto this mountain area here, as Terry will get the pickup onto Bunny Chow, as MLC will take the shots over towards the Rusty Revolvers. Soda will take out Balz Gandhi on the one side. Little Death will take out Slothy Monkey. So much action happening all across the map here. Trying to see where that other fight is happening. This is against all odds now, as now this is actually allowed the Rusty Hellhounds to make their movement in, as Slothy Monkey does get picked up. Venom trying all that he can here to try and stop the Rusty Hellhounds from getting in. We'll jump out the building. Needs to be careful to the back with the Wasp just behind him. So got the Wasps who can probably, if they peek over, can see him. We'll go back into the building, as now can the Rusty Hellhounds push onto this. Sinister 5 will be moving straight into the... Oh no, Zipman going to be waiting for Kritzy here, and Kritzy will get knocked out. Chris Ed also going to get knocked out from Kandam, and Sinister 5 trying to play the slow game here has not worked out for them at all, as Ripper now needs to get himself into the zone. I'm not entirely sure where Soda and Ripper inside. The Survivor Fighters will die to the zone as well, as now Sinister 5 will make their rotation out as well, trying to find a spot for them. Brothers in Arms sitting in edge of Kamensky. The Legends crew also got a good sight lines onto this as well, but it looks like the 4 Kings are going to be kind of blocking off MLC's rotate here, as more shots get rained out here from Zipman. Trollolol will be just dying to the zone there, and Buzz Beta, what can he do? Can just spot out the edge there. Can he flush it out? No, he can't. He's gonna die to zone. He's made up his mind. Buzz Beta will spot out Zipman. We'll throw out the smoke. Not much he could do. You got both of 4 Kings here sitting and waiting for him. If he can maybe get one more flush, as Fairy Crew will go out in 12th position. And there's really not much he can do. Kandam will spot this out as well. I think Kandam's going to have the best area there, and MLC will get taken out 11th position, but the Wasps will be taking out shots towards the 4 Kings members as they try to make their way into this. And still, the fight between Against All Odds and the Rusty Hellhounds will now advance as Vedem gets knocked out. What can Slothy Monkey do here? Can spot them coming into the zone. Will get tagged up as Slothy Monkey tries to make his movement. Got no helmet, not much he can do. Official Tempai will get out Venom. And what can he do? He will get the one knock onto Official Tempai as Ellis Tomato moves up the stairs as well. And not much he can do is Little Death will eliminate Against All Odds out in 10th position. A lot of shots getting rained out here by the Rusty Revolvers on towards the Hellhounds as well, as Bowser spots them out. 4 Kings sitting in the bottom here as well. And let's take stock of what we've got here. We've still got a lot of teams out in North. Legends holding strong on top of their compound. JMSP still got 2 members alive, making their way in from the west, as Brothers in Arms going to make their way in towards this little bomb shelter entrance just above the Legends crew. I don't know if Legends have spotted them out moving here. I think they may have, as Slayer does get tagged up there by DVS. Med will come out from Slayer. Sinister 5 now will make their movement into the zone as well, just behind Brothers in Arms. And do they know that they're coming here? Soda and Ripper will actually stop on the opposite side here of the other entrance of, and Soda will spot out. We'll tag up Gasman just a little bit, and this grenade will come out from Sinister 5, and this could be a fantastic grenade. Will knock out Gasman from that nade, and Slayer, he needs to try and defend on towards it, and this could be a great grenade onto Sinister 5 if they do the push. No, they won't. Slayer will live to fight another day, as the other 2 members of Brothers in Arms are a bit far away to support. Hasn't spotted out Slayer, move his way out there, and the smoke will come out from Soda just to cover his push on towards this next area here, as Patrick Bar will take out Terry, and Mangabas will go out in the top there by the Legends, as now Sinister 5 will now try and push onto this. What can Slayer see? Doesn't spot out Ripper on top of there, and Slayer will get knocked out as well. Brothers in Arms down to 2 members for now. Rambo, what can you do? Can he spot? He's not. He's just paying attention to the Rusty Hellhounds who are sitting in the compound there, as the zone is coming in. Soda will confirm the kill onto both members of Brothers in Arms. Will pick themselves up 2 kills there. As the now the shots will get rained out here. Little Death has found out where the 4 kings are. Kandam does get flushed out. Or does he? Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah, Kandam is flushed out. 7 kills here for the 4 kings. Trying to see if I can just spot them just before that, but now the Rusty Revolver's playing in this little one-man thing. Can spot out JMSP, and the shots are getting good from Terry, and he can still spot them out. Terry will take out Mr. Beefchuck, just leaving Patrick alive to fend for himself, and he's just on the edge of zone here, so he should be fine for now as the zone shifts, and the Wasps have the center, or the only compound available left. Not the easiest compounds also to hold here, because you can come from so many different angles. If this hill below you is clear, they can come from here. They can come just if you can rush underneath them. Also give them a difference. Kinghorn will spot out Bowser, and we'll get the knock onto Bowser, but the smoke's already raining out there from the Rusty Revolvers. Some good work coming out from them as Sticken moves his way out there, but the 4 kings are preparing for this as well, as now Little Death will actually get the knock onto Sven Den there, and Zipman, it looks like this may just get there just in time, and Stickend will get the res onto Bowser, as Bunny Child tries to change up his position here. 4 kings, I don't know if they know. Oh, this is a good actually change up position. We'll just fire into the smoke there, and they will now rotate towards the drop here, it would seem. Got some acid. Acid will take out Zipman yet again, as now the Rusty Hellhounds will make the advance their way onto there. Rambo will get taken up by Soda in the background. Official Temper just making their movement up here, but the Legends now move up, and ooh, Patrick Bar might just be spotted out here by the Legends, and he is, and JMSP will get eliminated out in 8th position. Look at the amount of players inside the zone on this southern side of the map. We've got 4 teams down at the southern side, as Brothers in Arms will get eliminated there in 7th position. 4 kings trying desperately to try and get themselves in here. Zvenden with the incorrect weapon, it would seem to take on the close quarter fight here with Lil Death. Lil Death, I don't think has spotted this one out. We'll take some shots on towards him. We'll retreat. Lil Death will get knocked out here as Official Tempire trying to see what he can do. Zipman will get flushed out there by Kenny, as Venden, last member alive here for the 4 kings, as Zenden will take out Official Tempire. Stickend will steal that kill away, and who will take out Kenny RSA will take out Zvenden, but Official Tempire will get stolen away from them, but leaving just the 2 members here for the Rusty Hellhounds. Well, Death is getting picked up there by Kenny RSA. As Rusty Revolvers got a good start line onto them. Bowser trying to see what he can see here. Oh, this could be such a good grenade onto the two members down below. And it's a good game. 13 damage, just not the damage you wanted, just too high to deal any significant damage. We got NX, who's sitting on the sidelines here trying to see what they can do. A mutant coming out from Obi, trying to see what he can do. But the Legends also now on top of them. Ooh, Old Cookie just missing the head of Terry there. But Bunny Chow doesn't miss his head. And Old Cookie will get knocked out there. Should be safe for a res though. What else is happening? We've got 5 teams left. Sinister 5. In between 2 NX teams and 2 Rusty teams who are sitting in here. And the Rusty Revolvers really trying to fight their way out of this dip over here. As the zone shifts towards Sinister 5 and part of Legends crew. Whilst I've got a good sight lines on this, but I think we just spots them out there coming in from the burn. This is what I said about this compound. Gonna be difficult to hold this compound because you can spot teams coming out here. As he now speaks in. Good shots coming out here from Kinghorn as Ellis Tomato tries to rain out with the orb. But the acid will get knocked out. Ellis Tomato seeing what he can do here. As Obi will take a Bowser from the side as Kinghorn gets knocked as well with that orb. And leaving just 2 members left for the Wasps, as now they trying to fend on 2 different occasions here. Looks like Ripper has also gone down. The grenade. Oh, Soda, this could be the fantastic. Oh, just not far enough. If you just knew where they were, it would have been so close there. But Soda now, what can he do? Might not spot out. Oh, but Ellis Tomato will spot out Soda and will leave you with the top 4 teams. 2 NX teams and 2 Rusty teams. We've got NX Legends, Rusty Revolvers, Rusty Hellhounds, and the NX Wasps all sitting inside this area here. It's now Bunny Chow tries to take the shot on there with the Groza. Will spot out. Ooh, suppressor on top of the Groza. You'll be happy with that little gun there. As Obi will take out Tactical Terry on the side here. And Tactical Terry's been knocked a couple times. Don't think that Bunny Chow can do anything about it. We'll have to run around the Molotov here as well. As the zone may just be inside, as he will get to that. And I think the zone just inside here. And Tactical Terry will be able to get the res out from him. Good work here coming out from Rusty Revolvers. As now we still have the Legends here. We're still trying to play this end of the game here. Still got 4 members alive. The only team that does. Rusty Hellhounds with 3 members. Fought through a lot has the Rusty Hellhounds coming out here. Ellis Tomato will be meting himself up. Got a little bit half HP on his level 3 helm. Will be okay for now. As Swifty will get knocked out there with that suppressor Groza. And a great control with that suppressor Groza coming out from Bunny Chow. And the Rusty Revolvers will push themselves up into securing at least 3rd for now. As now the Legends, what can they do? They're looking to win out a chicken dinner. They can still potentially do this. They do have teams with a level 3 gear all around them, but what are the Rusty Revolvers and Hellhounds going to do here? No one peeking each other here, as little Death does go up. If there's a knock here onto Bunny Chow, Doc does come out. Can little Death doesn't up to push up though. Oh, there's a free kill there. He just needs to go, as Kenny RSA will throw down the Molotov. And that'll actually burn Bunny Chow, and that'll secure the kill. Good little molly coming out there from Bunny Chow. I'm sorry, from Kenny RSA. As the smoke now will get left out towards them. Not able to spot out any of the members yet. The mini and 8 times coming out for Ellis Tomato. And what does Tactical Terry do here? The last member standing here for the Rusty Revolvers. Still got a 4-man crew here, as Headshot spots one of them with his SLR 8 times as well. Tactical Terry will take out Old Cookie, and that's not good for the Legends crew. What can they do here? Last zone is coming in. Tactical Terry trying to see what he can do from this perspective. Tomato gets tagged up, but Little Death doesn't miss those. He just spotted the head of Headshot now, and this leaves it on to a 2v3 now, as Tactical Terry tries to make his way up, and now Rusty Hellhounds. What can they do from this position? They've just got Ghost Killer and DVS alive, and he's going back for the res. I don't think he should right now. Can't do much at this point. Kenny RSA, he's going to spot him out. 3 times coming out there from them, as Kenny RSA with that MK. Ellis Tomato will pick up the kill, and it just leaves DVS alive for the NX Legends, and Little Death will spot him out, and the Rusty Hellhounds will take out a 14 kill chicken dinner in the 3rd round. Great play there coming out from the Hellhounds, really pushing through quite a bit there. Little Death, must be said, 6 kills coming out, and Ellis Tomato with 5 at level 3 gear, really helping them at this stage. Legends picking up 2nd place with 4 kills. Rusty Revolvers in 3rd place, coming out with 7 kills. 4th is the Wasp, coming out with 2 kills, and Sinister 5 round up your top 5 with 5 kills in total. Interesting round. We're going to move on to another Erangel, our 4th round of the evening. Very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay tuned. We'll be back soon. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth round of the evening. 2 more matches to go for our Sunday evening scrims. And we got a playing path here coming from the northeast to the west. -45-degree angle pretty much for the teams, as we see a lot of teams now jumping outside the plane here. We got the Ferry crew going to be jumping into Yasnaya. It looks like the Four Kings are going to be taking the fight towards them at this stage. We got the Four Kings actually looking to go towards Pachinki, it would seem, as we see here. Four Kings going to Pachinki. It looks like a White Rabbit Gaming will get the Rozak jump for themselves. We got the Rusty squad going towards Gatka area along with MLC. We got Survivor Fighters and the Four Kings sitting inside Pachinki. Will the Survivor Fighters go over Pachinki? I would assume they would, as the Rusty Revolver is going to be heading over towards Saverni, with Bunny Chow coming a little bit closer towards the garage, maybe picking up a vehicle. Rusty Killer Clowns, William, looking to see if he can maybe take away that vehicle away from the Legends crew, but they don't at this point. Standard loot drop here for the Rusty Hellhounds, winners of our previous match, as Lepovka's got Devil and I sitting inside here. And this is a zone where I think Sinister 5 are going to be happy, because they just landed and picked up vehicles, and now going to be rotating in towards Milta area where they like to loot. So I think Sinister 5 are going to be happy with the way this zone is played out for them. We got Brothers in Arms sitting on the edge here along with JMSP. Rusty squad has gone just a little bit further to pick up some vehicles. We got the Wasp sitting in container areas and surroundings, their normal loot spot, with MLC V2 also looking around there as well. Against all odds, who've been looking to be going into North George a couple of weeks now. Second time around, going to be looting the surrounding areas of by Rozak and school and apartment area. So it's like they're testing out something new for themselves as well. As the 2-minute mark comes in before the zone starts to shrink. And a quiet-ish start here coming out now for this start of this game. No teams really jumping on top of each other. Everyone quite well spread out. Everyone can have a great start to the game, I guess, as it's been a bit hectic in the first couple minutes of each game tonight. Really a lot of duels coming out from a lot of the teams tonight, so very interesting to see coming out from these teams. And the Rusty squad going to be moving themselves into towards a 6-pack, it would seem, with Born Slippy inside of a vehicle. All 3 members inside of a vehicle making their movement into there. It would be fantastic if it ended up on Sovnovka Island, though. Unlikely it would happen, but you know. We'll see. Rusty Hellhound's going to be moving into the compound just below here. Good compound to hold for now, because they potentially be inside the zone for quite some time as well. Against all odds, making their movement straight away as well. Looks like they're going to pick up another vehicle, and Dan will pick up another vehicle over here. Move back towards the team. Looks like Dan will just continue on to his way and see if they can spot out an alternative drop here for him. Sorry, alternative compound to hold as he makes his movement into the zone. 2-2 split coming out from the Rusty Hellhounds on either side. Wasps making their way out of container areas as well. A lot of teams now making their movement as well. I like the early rotations here. It gives the teams just a little bit more of a fighting chance here, as the Legends also make their movement into towards the zone. Dan just busy scouting out the new compound. Doesn't spot out anybody at this stage. See that it's a bit looted. That would be from a Little Death who looted it earlier, but no sort of area here as the rest of AI. Now, some things for some teams, you can stop here. Dan could continue looking as Slothy Monkey may have just maybe encroached on towards the zone here. And that could have given, you know, if someone was there that peeked while they were just like trying to hide and, oh no, they don't know here, Dan could just maybe spotted it out for Slothy Monkey. So you kind of like hop each other over, bunny hop each other over. You know, one stays there, one rotates in, it's okay, let me come in. You know, these are things that some teams do as well. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see more teams pick up that, as Patrick will get eliminated there in the background. Being run over, as far as I remember. Rambo will confirm the kill. Gasman will actually get that kill. Rambo confirming it onto Patrick, as we see Patrick's dead body just below. As JMSP move into the side of Primosk here, they need to get themselves into the zone as quickly as possible, as White Tropic Gaming now make their movement into the zone, into this area, Woodlands area, where Dan and the rest of them were just previously. Looks like they're just going to be looking around to see what they can spot out, as they spot out Legends now making their movement towards them. Deathmark right behind them, and Deathmark could actually pick up the kill onto Unfixed. Unfixed not going to be run over there, almost though, as Deathmark makes his way into the town where his team is busy situated. White Tropic Gaming just playing this edge of this area as Shepherd continues on the rotation there for White Rabbit Gaming. A lot of teams trying to get to the middle part of the map here, it would seem. A lot of them opting for that, as Sinister 5 still hold on to their Milta area here on all four sides. White Tropic Gaming will move up towards here. They will be in sight lines of Legends. Ooh, Shepherd almost dying from the vehicle. There's his vehicle, runs away from him, and there's nothing he can do. The vehicle will go away, as he came in a little bit too hot there, and the vehicle will run away from him. Little Death will spot, will have heard Mr. Beef Truck will take out Rambo and Slay in the background here, as they gate kept them, it would seem, inside this area. It looks like they might have just tried to stop. 2 kills will go towards JMSP. Now we'll secure those kills, as just leaves now Molotov Man and Gas Man, as he pulls behind the rock here. He's got the K9. Can he spot them out? Does spot up Mr. Beef Truck. We'll be able to see. Now sitting inside side zone. Oh, great shot there coming out from Molotov Man with the 3 times. We'll try and see if we can maybe secure the kill onto Mitch Main. Like we said, it is only phase 1, so... Oh, great shot there from Molotov Man onto Mr. Beef Truck, leaving just Get Wrecked to get Mitch Main up here. Needs to try and see if he can take out the wheels, though, of these vehicles just before the plumage completed itself here. But great work coming out from Mitch Main. We'll spot out now Get Wrecked to move across here to go get the res on towards JMSP. Needs to be careful of Mitch Main on the opposite side here. We'll spot out Mitch Main. Oh, not hitting the head though, but it looks like he will survive this. Onto 3 health, onto 2 health, and he will get the res onto himself, or the meds onto himself. See what he can do here. He will now spot out Mitch Main, just the edge of the body there. Doesn't know he's moved back to the towards the vehicles, as Mitch Main is now just bandaging himself up. He needs to try and take out these vehicle wheels just to restrict JMSP from making any more movement, ticking up above him as well. He can spot out the smoke to see what he can see. And he spot the feet. He does spot the feet. Now he's going to go for the wheels, as Get Wrecked will get into his vehicle. Critzy will take up Boss Beta in the background. They make their rotation through. And it looks like Get Wrecked is looking to just push on to this. This is interesting coming out from JMSP. And they look like they just want to... And Get Wrecked will go down. And this push is not successful from Get Wrecked. I think a little bit too greedy here, as now he will confirm the kill onto them. Mitch Main will be on the opposite side here, but I think Mr. Beef Truck going to be spotting this out. Molotov Man in a little bit of a spot of bother here, as the Molotovs come raining out towards Molotov Man. JMSP going to be right above Molotov Man, and Brothers in Arms will get eliminated there in 17th position. But Molotov Man getting some damage on towards JMSP, and JMSP on very low HP. They need to see what they can do. As I saw Born Slippy will take out Gasman in the background there. Zone shifts towards the western part of the map as the Rusty Killer Clowns trying to make their movement in. Ubershirk getting tagged up there by White Rabbit Gaming. As now, what can the Rusty Killer Clowns do? They can try and see if they can push their way through White Rabbit Gaming. Shots coming out there from Punisher, just with that M16. Returning the fire, and Fix getting a little bit tagged up there as well. Great shots coming out there from Lang Yang. Really doing some damage towards White Rabbit Gaming. Jin getting tagged up there as well. Looks like the Legends opting to stay where they are for now, as the Four Kings now making their movement into the zone as well. Good movement here from the Rusty Revolvers on the edge of prison. Looks like Sinister 5 just going to play the edge for now and make their way into the zone, as now the zone is starting to encroach in towards the circle. As MLC V2 gonna be sitting inside this building before we wait for it to render, and there's no one inside. There's Frizz trying to make his way past MLC. Version 2 trying to make their way past their main team. I think the vehicle wheel is out. Yes, it is. And not much they can do. No one now tries to make his movement across, but he's going to get taken out by Buzz Gandhi, and they will secure the kill on straight away to no one, as Buzz Gandhi going to spot out Scrappy as well in the window, and he will get taken down to under half HP. It's good work here coming out from MLC. Boz Beta still up and alive even after the down. Against all odds now. Move them way in towards the... I can't remember the name for the life of me. Lumberyard. There we go. In towards the Lumberyard inside the Wrangle. As the Rusty Killer Clowns going to make their movement down here away from White Rabbit Gaming. They know they're being gated here just a little bit from White Rabbit Gaming. The Rusty Hellhounds still doing the 2-2 split as the zone is about to reveal itself. Where are we going to be going? That is a question. Hippie Homicide will pick up one of the drops there. And the zone will shift to prison area. And we've seen it just end on the edge of prison. And that would be an interesting map to end on. But where will it go? That is a question. Kenny Arce ready on his bicycle, ready to going. And so is... Sorry, that's Lil Death already on his way. Kenny Arce will get into his vehicle as well. White Rabbit Gaming looking to make their movement in as well. As now the Four Kings making a wide rotation above. And now Zenden going to see what he can do here. Knows that he's got the Rusty Revolvers just above him. Stickin trying to get inside the vehicle. Stickin will instantly get knocked out of the vehicle. And can he win up the fight? No, he can't. Bowser will be able to get that, and the grenade will go out. I don't think the grenade is going to do much damage towards Venden. Does 39 damage. Kandam now going to be pushing on top of them as well, but I think Bunny Child going to have some good sightlines onto them as well, as Bunny Child does find spot out Kandam. Not much that Kandam can do, and Bunny Child will secure the kill onto Kandam. This is good work here coming out from Rusty Revolvers to able to them to adapt to the situation. Venden bleeding out. Zipman getting tagged up as well from Tactical Terry from above here, as Tactical Terry gets shot up by Abdu. The pickup does come up onto Stickend. Deathmog will take out Balsgandhi in the one side there. That'll be just a compound fight. As we sit here, Zvenden will bleed out eventually as the Legends come into Hall of Fame and come and try and see if they can maybe grab a couple of kills here with these two teams fighting it out. Terry got some good sightlines on towards the Four Kings members. Zipman in the spot to bother right now. Not much he can do from here. Bunny Chang going to be moving towards the team here. This has restricted the movement for Rusty Velvets for now. Just clearing out the Four Kings here, as the Legends crew going to be taking shots over towards the vehicles of... Does spot out Abdu. Zvenden still playing these smokes here. Ooh, does get shot there through the smoke by Bunny Charm. As Zipman will now try and see what he can... Oh, there's not much that Abdu can do for him. I think that Terry's trying to just play to eliminate the last member of Four Kings here. Punisher will take out the 4 survivor fighters. I do apologize. Zipman will get flushed out there by Stickend. White Trap Gaming are sitting inside here. And fixed on top. Rusty Revolvers trying to get themselves inside here, but they're getting shot up by the Rusty Hellhounds as well. But it seems like Survivor Fighters still trying to make their way into here as the zone shifts yet again away in this going prison area here. We've seen this happen before. And the Legends also join up onto the fight here towards the area here. I want to go into Shepard's perspective here as Unknowns will take out Headshot just above as William now will go there, but Shepard will hear the shots coming out here from the Legends crew. Needs to play this carefully, needs to play this wisely. Hasn't spotted out. Needs to pull back as a grenade come out towards him. As Unfixed will take out the Rusty Punisher. Rusty Killer Clowns will get eliminated there in 15th position. Now the fight will come out here. Unknowns trying to track where the Legends crew is. Will just not spot out Headshots in MLC. Will get eliminated in 14th position. Headshot. Shots not landing there for the Scar L of Unknowns. As now White Rabbit Gaming tried to push out here. And now Old Cookie will return the fight onto Shepard here. What can they do? Legends getting out, and I'm just picking out all the wrong people here. Unknowns will take out DVS as well, leaving just Ghost Killer alive, and Legends will get eliminated out in 12th position. White Rabbit Gaming will take them out, and good work coming out from White Rabbit Gaming there. Ellis Tomato will take out Venom, which is on the opposite side here, as there's been a full crash here with the Wasps, and against all odds here, Deathmark trying to play this one out. As now Slothy Monkey going to be pushing out here. Needs to be careful of the Rusty Revolvers who's just below them. Will go for the flush onto Obi. As Acid will bleed out there as well. Not much you can do as Slothy Monkey will take that kill. Towards, oh sorry, Official Tenpai will take that kill. As far as I know, Official Tenpai is Freezy, if I'm not mistaken. His new name. As now Rusty Hellhounds will push up on towards against all odds here, and this is a good push coming out here from the Rusty Hellhounds. And who are they trying to shoot at here? They got sightlines onto some members of the Rusty Hellhounds. Little Death does get tagged up a little bit here with Deathmark. Got his SLR 8 times just sitting on top here. Dan just playing a split off in here, and the Rusty Hellhounds with Official Tenpai moving up here, not much you can do, but Airless Tomato will take out Dan, and this will give a little bit of a push here for, oh, this could be such a good grenade. If smoke will come out from him, and if that's a good Molotov, and it is a good Molotov, Deathmark onto very low HP, and Venom will get knocked out there by Official Tenpai, and now just leaving the 2 members of Against All Odds here to try and see what they can do. The grenade will come out from Deathmark. Interesting grenade coming out there from Deathmark. As Deathmark jumps out of the building. Trying to see if he can play around. He's got the Scar L in hand. Not always the AR that you really want, because it is just so difficult to play as Unfixed. As NX Wops will get eliminated out in 10th there, going into White Rabbit Gaming. Deathmark will get tagged up here, and here comes Official Tenpai. Will jump up the win and get a Deathmark with a great jump shot coming out from them. As now Sinister 5 now have rocked up here as well. Slothy Monkey will try and see what he can do here. Slothy Monkey with not much to play with, and Kenny RSA will eliminate him, and Against All Odds will go out in 10th position. But Sinister 5 has obviously spotted out this fight that's just happened here between Against All Odds and the Rusty Hellhounds. Now the shots will get rained out towards them. A lot of damage getting laid down there from Sinister 5. Chris Ed doing some good work with his SLR here. We'll spot out Ellis Tomato trying to make his movement back, but I think they're also going to be going in towards the White Rabbit Gaming as they now make their movement across here as well. This is going to be interesting to see, because now We got Stickend, who's trying to get the res onto Bowser, very low HP coming out from them. Shepard just pushing down below the... Oh, just misses the shot. You can see there through the smoke. Gonna be taking on the shot. Terry spots out Shepard though, as now he needs to try and med himself up. Just not able to get that, as Rusty Revolver's trying to push back in towards the prison area. As you can see, prison is the center of attraction right now, but the Rusty Hellhounds may just spot out the White Rabbit Gaming guys coming in from by, as Terry takes out Jin, and Unfix is going to get spotted out here by the Rusty Hellhounds as they try to shift on behind them. White Rabbit Gaming not aware of this happening at the moment. As soon as he stands still, here comes Official Tempai. You can see the shots getting rained out, and Unfixed will get taken out there instantly. Little Death will confirm the kill onto them. Jin, not much he can do for now, as the Rusty Hellhounds now push down the mountain towards White Rabbit Gaming. Kritzy will take out Stickend in the background, and will they spot it? They can see the smokes getting thrown there by White Rabbit Gaming, and Official Tempai trying to see if they can spot out unknowns here. Oh, I think he's just spotted out the heads of White Rabbit Gaming. The shots will come raining out, and Jin and Shepard will get taken out there by the Rusty Hellhounds, as leaves just unknowns left to fight. Bowser will get taken out there as well by Soda, as this now turns into the prison fight that we've been looking at. Unknown's going to be holding here for now, but I think Official Tempai will spot him out, and I think he has indeed spotted him out. And White Rabbit Gaming will go out in 7th position, and 10 kills will go for the Rusty Hellhounds at this stage, as now they push on towards Rusty Revolvers. Now made their way into side of prison. Now we're going to see a skirmish here between Fairy Crew and Sinister 5. Devil and I just playing just below this mountain, trying to see if anything will wrap onto them. They will need to push up very shortly, as we can see via the map. And interesting stuff coming out here. Mr. Beef Chuck, we do have similar colors here for the two teams, but he's in JMSP. We got the Rusty Revolvers, sorry, Hellhounds, sitting on the edge of now, as now Sinister 5 will be taking on the fight towards Fairy Crew. Snake getting put very low. Like I said, still aware of his surroundings, and I do like to see this. And now over here, Devil and I trying to make their movement, as Kritzy's getting taken some shots by Devil and I. We'll throw out the smoke just to cover his entrance, but Ripper making this right flank across onto Devil and I. I don't think Devil and I are aware of this at this stage. Needs to try and spot them out. Spots out Manga Bus. We'll get Manga Bus out. Master Stalker will go out by Kritzy, and leaves just Hippie Homicide left to fend for himself here. And I think the grenade's going to be just too far here for Ripper, but Soda making that flank movement may just spot them out here. Ripper, what can Hippie Homicide do here? I don't think he can do much from this perspective. Soda finds him out. Ripper trying to fight this one out, and Ripper will end Hippie Homicide, and that'll be 6th position for the Rusty, sorry, the Devil and I. Now, since this push, Fairy Crew pushed up on towards Kritzy and have secured that kill onto Kritzy, just leaving Soda and Ripper alive. I don't think Chris Ed is alive no more. Ripper trying to see what he can spot out here, and just going to be taking some more meds. 7 kills here for Sinister 5. I think they'll be a little bit more happier. Again, still making the top 5 positions. Consistency, even though they've had kind of a rough night by their standards, we'll be happy with the way things have gone for now. The zone's still centering onto prison here, and with the momentum that the Rusty Hellhounds are displaying inside this map, definitely for them, have got the momentum behind them to really do some good work further into the zone. They picked up 10 kills. Official Tempai with 7 kills by himself here, doing a fantastic job here for the Rusty Hellhounds. As Madia gets spotted out by Sinister 5 there, we'll get a little bit of tags on towards them. Sinister 5, we can go to their perspective. The Soda now needs to try and gatekeep 2 teams here. Edis Tomato on the opposite side has not spotted out Edis Tomato, and I think Edis Tomato may have spotted them out. Does spot out Ripper, does not get the headshot though, as Sinister 5 will push behind. And you know, still teams going to be using that SR when they want to, which is up to them. Still, DMR could probably finish that out, you know, if you're not 100% on the headshots all the time. So DMRs are for that reason, where you can just readjust at that slightest. Official Tempire will find Bunny Chow here, as Terry needs to push back straight away. Official Tempire will actually get spotted out by a Swifter, and he will be eliminated straight away. So Rusty Hellhounds now down to 2 members, a quick succession, as Ripper will take out Kenny RSA, and now it's all, this push is all gone wrong for the Rusty Hellhounds. Hellhounds trying to get a Mr. Beefchuck, taking some shots on it towards Lil Death onto 7 HP. He will move down as well, I don't think without any helmet. Airless Tomato still with a helmet there for himself. Medea has got such good sightlines on towards this very crew, proving that they're good on this map as well. We'll spot out Airless Tomato's head as he tries to shift a little bit more towards the Rusty Hellhounds. And the zone. What is the zone? Never. The zone is insane for these teams. What is going on with the zone? We've seen this happen just on the edge of town here, and it looks like we may see that similar ending coming out for this game. Very cool. Do you make it to the wall here? One member, Medea, will hear the footsteps of the Rusty Revolvers just across from him. We've got also 2 members of Rusty Hounds just on the opposite side, as Ripper still trying to take the shots on towards Snake, as Soda's making a flank position here. You can see here Soda may just be able to get undetected here. We'll just dip into trying to get a little bit more meds here, but look at how that zone is chunky in phase 7. He's picked up a wrong thing and he might just die here. Oh no! Soda down to 14 HP, but he will pick up the weapons that he wants though. He needs to reload. We'll get that reload. Snake will take out Sticken with that MK. 6-0 will get traded out by Terry, and that will leave them both to deal with them with the razors for both teams. Got, oh, the grenade gets caught in there, but that grenade shouldn't deal any damage towards Rusty Revolvers. They are aware of this as Ellis Tomato tries to push in towards this. As now Stickard will go right through the bed area there and take out Ellis Tomato. Little Death without any helmet here needs to be careful, and very low on armor as well. Terry will take out Stickard and himself. This is gonna misplay coming out from Terry, and this is not good for the Rusty Revolvers. That's a misplay coming out there from the Rusty Revolvers, as Terry will eliminate Stickard as well. So that's not a great thing. It might have gone just for the smoke and thrown down the grenade, and that's not done so well for them. Oh, you cooked the grenade. Little Death will spot that out. And this zone though, this zone is insane. Soda still opting to play on top here. We'll spot out 6-0, throw out the Molotov, and I don't think that's gonna get too far, as Swifter will get taken out by the zone. I mean, this is insane. This whole ending here is going to be so insane, as the Furry Crew try to make their movement in, as Rusty Hellhounds are kind of getting gifted here a little bit with the mistake from Rusty Revolvers. Little Death will spot out there, and Snake will get taken out by the zone, and 6-0 will get finished. Actually, no, that will get stolen away from Soda. So leaving with your top 4 teams here, we got Mr. Beef Truck in the top side, Ripper trying to make his way down. We got Mr. Bunny Chow sitting on top there, Soda trying to play that gatekeep there. Can Ripper actually make it down? That's the question. And spot out Mr. Beef Truck. Needs to make progress. And look at the shots getting rained out here with the Groza 6 times from Ripper. And that was fantastic to watch there, as Sinister 5 make their way down here, and Ripper making his way down here. Soda, I think, needs to try and see if he can get any sort of knocks on towards these teams here. Does hit that. Needs to finish it out. Ellis Tomato just gets behind just in time. Little Death trying to also take the shot there, but Soda will get Little Death, and this is actually given the opportunity for Sinister 5 to maybe get this, but this is going to end inside the building? What is this game? What is this zone? Bunny Chow will steal the kill away from Soda, as Soda does make it down, and now it's a 2v1v1, and Sinister 5 have fought their way tooth and nail to get into this as well. Two teams really fighting their way has been the Rusty Hellhounds and Sinister 5, and this is a silly, this is not a, no. Come PUBG, what is happening here? This is ridiculous. This is, now you can play on each floor. It's who has the more mates now. This is a silly zone. I do not understand why this zone has happened. And yeah, this is a bit of a Monka-esque moment here coming out here, guys. I don't like the zone. Bunny Chow gets spotted out there by Ripper as well, but this is not the zone that I want to be seeing in competitive PUBG, because this is not actually up to the players. This is actually up to who has more meds now, and this is not a good zone. This here is wrong. As Bunny Chow really trying to take this out, but Elis Tomato is playing outside of the building. He should have gone inside the building, and Sinister 5 will take out the chicken dinner with 10 kills in the end of the day. But that zone though, that zone is not supposed to be there. That's the weirdest zone I've ever seen inside competitive PUBG. That is for sure. That would have ended inside the building. That is not right, especially a multi-story building. But anyway, 10 kills for Sinister 5 in first position. Second position will be the Rusty Revolvers, finishing out with 13 kills in total. Third position, Rusty Revolvers with 5 kills. In fourth, JMSP with 3 kills, and the Fury Crew coming out with 6 kills in total. That is the fourth round. We move into the last round of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back very shortly. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody, to round number 5, the last round of the evening for our Sunday night scrims for PUBG Africa. It's been a fantastic rounds of PUBG for this evening, that is for sure. We've had every single game, we've had a different chicken dinner winner. Currently, we have Rusty Hellhounds on top spot with 48 points, Fairy Crew in second with 39, 4 Kings coming in third with 38 points, Sinister 5 in fourth with 37 points, and in fifth, White Rabbit Gaming with 34 points, and in sixth position, Rusty Revolvers Gaming with 24 points. So, interesting rounds coming out. We've had, like I said, all 4 chicken dinners have been different teams, which is great to see. Will we see a 5th chicken dinner winner? Not often do we get to see those coming out of our scrim nights, and it's good to see. There's been a lot of fighting and engaging happening to this evening, and it's really good to see these teams already stepping in. But must be said, the team that's really impressed me this evening is the Fairy Crew, coming out really strong this evening and really starting to adapt themselves towards the PUBG Africa scene, as it were. Really seeing some good things coming out from them, so really happy to see Fairy Crew doing so well. We can see now that a lot of teams jumping towards school and Razak area, apartment area. We got Against All Odds, we got the Rusty Revolvers, we have MLC V2, we have a lot of teams, and then inside Fairy Pier we have White Rabbit Gaming against NX Legends here, going to be landing inside the Fairy Pier area, as now White Rabbit Gaming going to be taking on the one side of the area, with the Legends taking on the opposite side of the area. Still, school gets landed by the Rusty squad, Rusty Revolvers, as MLC V2 going to be taking into the Razak area, and the Against All Odds will take up their normal spot, with the Killer Clowns taking their normal apartment area. Zone shifts right down to the south. Now we've got a different zone. Look how much water we have here as well. Definitely something here. JMSP have opted to go towards Nova and surrounding around the military base. Be interesting to see who wins out this Fairy Pier fight coming out from them. We saw the White Rabbit Gaming take out NX Legends in the previous round around Shelter area, so Legends will be looking for a little bit of payback, I'm sure, from them. Sinister 5 inside their normal Milter spot, and now we have Brothers in Arms sitting in Milter Power. Where has our Devil and I crew gone to? They've gone to Kameski area on top here as well, so they've changed up their loot spot, with MLC taking out the prison area. That's one of their loot locations as well. And other than we got the White Rabbit Gaming and NX, not really much other teams are surrounding each other's areas at this stage. And what do we have in store for this 5th game of the evening? It's been a fantastic evening of PUBG. Some good little battles coming across all of the maps. Like I said, a lot more engaging fights happening in tonight as well, which is great to see. People opting to take on the fight a little bit more here and there, and really, like, it is such a good thing to see, because we've seen a lot of these teams also shy away from taking on the fights. And I must say also a nice little increase in performance coming out from the Rusty squad as well. Even though they only played with 3 men tonight, they've definitely shown that they can do something. They've got 8 kills this evening, sitting in 13th position. Devil and I with 2 kills in 14th with 8 points as well. They get a little bit more of the placement points there coming out from them, but really impressed with the increase in kills coming out from the Rusty squad. So some good work coming out from them. White Rabbit Gaming has opted to move away from the Fairy Pier, opting to probably take out this compound here for now, see where the zone goes for the next phase. As we can see, the Rusty Hellhounds making their early movement here, right through the clutches where NX Gaming would normally block out the rotates, but it looks like White Rabbit Gaming have opted to move into there quickly. Little Death making his way out. I can see Hellhounds maybe making their way towards this area as well. Rusty Revolver's also making early rotates here as well, coming out from them, as the Gensel odds are going to go up towards the north and rotate around into the zone. Interesting to see. Little Death is on his way, and I honestly think he might just be wanting to go in towards this area here. Had a good round. They are topping the leaderboard at this stage, as he tries to see. Little Death can't spot out anything just as yet. Looks to be clean from his perspective. Will probably spot out White Rabbit Gaming to the side there. I think he may have spotted out the two members running on the opposite end. He's now looking over towards the north side of the map. White Rabbit Gaming have made their movement into this, so let's see what happens. We can see the Rusty Revolvers getting in just below the Rusty squad. And Sinister 5 start their rotation in as well. It will be a bit easier for Sinister 5 to just rotate across this plane here, because they know that NX is not inside this match. You'll notice, like, you know, the bigger teams will like take note of where these teams are, you know. So we've not seen Sinister 5 rotate this direct through here, because they know NX is not there, not waiting for the rotates as well. So they have a little bit more freedom along this area here, does Sinister 5 and other teams for that matter as well. As MLC will jump all into their vehicles just in front of Sinister 5. One of the members of Survivor Fight is going to be just looting on the edge there of that compound. As the zone starts to creep in, Devil and I making their way in now as well. Master Stalker getting into these vehicles. All four members will have their own vehicles, and that's good for them, as against the odds will come in from the north. Rusty Killer Clowns not able to find a vehicle, but able to get out of school and apartment area with no issues for them. As Official Tempai will now look towards the compound just below. Bunny Chow is inside the compound. I think he has spotted him out, so he looks like he's going to be making his movement back towards his squad. As Devil and I, Rusty Warlord will, I think, maybe fall out of his vehicle by accident. He may have fallen out of his vehicle by accident there. And he'll be fine. He'll get the raise from his teammates as the four kings now try to push up on towards this compound. Jin needs to see if they can spot this out. Needs to be careful not to expose his head too much. He's playing on top of the vehicle here. As the shots get rained out there by MLC. Shots coming out there from MLC as all of them go there, but Abdu or Zipman will get taken a little bit of shots towards him, as White Rabbit Gaming just keep the pressure on towards MLC as they make the movement, and Soda will take out a couple members of Survivor Fighters. 11s though, not in this area, so don't worry about that if you see him on the minimap. He's just stuck to my perspective for some reason. As Sinister 5, no other Survivor Fighter next to them at this stage. They've moved on further along the road. As now White Rabbit Gaming take the engagement with the four kings. White Rabbit Gaming will be looking to try and see if they can get themselves further up this leaderboard here. They are 3 points behind Sinister 5, 4 points behind 4 kings. So if they can secure these kills onto 4 kings, they'll be happy with themselves. Unknowns just spotting out Zipman peeking up his head here. They don't have much space to play here as they move just a little bit further into the dip as Abdu runs across as well. Shots getting rained out here also from the Rusty Hellhounds on towards them as well. Zone is about to come in and set as the Fairy Crew rotates right past Critzy, and Critzy will get one of them. Abdu will get knocked out by Shepherd though. As Sinister 5, I think, will be taking the shots onto Fairy Crew. Snake will get knocked out of his vehicle, and 6 Schizo will try and see if he can make his way out of Sinister 5's clutches, and Medea and Schizo will be able to do that, and Sinister 5 will pick up another 2 kills for them, as Serenity will get knocked out there by Deathmark as the push comes in here from against all odds. As now Abdu will get the pickup, as Unfixed will jump back down. Does get a little bit tagged up there with a headshot. For Kings, what are they going to do? Are they going to try and push up on towards White Rabbit Gaming? If they're going to knock, they may just do this, you know, but it looks like they're going to make their movement further into zone. And a lot of the western part of the map here is very free for a lot of teams. And of course these teams won't know that, but you can see the rotations coming out from a lot of these teams happening here, as the brothers in arms going to try and make their movement across, as Slothy Monkey will secure the kill onto Serenity. Rambo making his dash past Sinister 5. Sinister 5 has some good luck coming through here, as White Rabbit Gaming also trying to make it, but now Four Kings gonna be moving up on towards the Rusty Hellhounds. Not able to get that shot, not able. Abdu gets taken out there by Kenny RSA, and Ellis will confirm the kill. Little Death will get taken up by Kandam, as he now will flush out him, putting it on even Stevens here for both teams, as the Rusty squad will get eliminated there by against all odds. Kandam will get knocked out here by the Rusty Hellhounds, and Zipman will get knocked out as well, just leaving, sorry, Zipman live. Kandam will get knocked out, Zenden will get knocked out, and what can they do here? Does get the one knock, does get the two knock, and they won't be able to, and the Four Kings will get eliminated out in 16th position there, as the Rusty Hellhounds will be able to finish out. Tempai really doing good work here for his team yet again, saving this team again for them, really doing a fantastic job, as the White Rabbit Gaming crew move up into the quarry area here with the Rusty Revolvers just on the opposite side here. Bunny Chow will take out Schizo and secure the kill onto Schizo, leaving just Medea left for the Fairy crew, if memory serves. It is indeed. Medea is on the opposite side just below here, but Terry playing at advanced position here. Oh, White Rabbit Gaming spot him out here though. They'll be needing not to see where he is, as Shepard spots him out as he moves towards the back end here, and Fix could be the person who, as Terry now runs away from trouble, and he will indeed get that, and Fix didn't peek at the right time. Terry just running away from this. Old Cookie will get out, knock out Slayer there in the background, and Gasman, where's this fight happening? This is all happening inside Fairy Pier still. Rambo playing the opposite side here. What can he spot out here? We got Molotov Man, who's on the opposite side here for Brothers in Arms, is Master Stalker from Devil and I will get taken out. Gasman will get confirmed there by a headshot. Molotov Man moving in kind of a pincer movement here, but there's not much that Brothers in Arms can do in this case. JMSP still making their way across, as MLCV2 will take out one member of them, as we wait for the zone to encroach here and see what happens. I hate that we can't just move the map across, but nonetheless, as the fight will now get rained up between White Rabbit Gaming and the Rusty Revolvers. Zone just about to touch down and see where this goes. I have a feeling it's going to go west, as Stickend will knock out Shepard here, and it will be centering itself on towards the quarry area. Terry making his way back towards White Rabbit Gaming here, or back towards his team, as Shepard will get the resin here from Jin, as the Wasps here could play spoiler here if they spot out the White Rabbit Gaming crew doing the reses on the side here. The smoke is there to cover them. Good movement here from the Wasps as they get themselves into here. Sinister 5 taking some shots over towards against all odds, as well as Ripper joins the fray. We've got the Rusty Hellhounds, who they've lost Little Death at this stage. Will be their IGL, but this sometimes plays up better for certain teams. When your IGL is out, you can have a little bit more time to look at the map, see what's going on, spot out where the shots are coming from, listen to each of the team members' perspectives. MLC pulls up onto the opposite side of the mountain here. Mountain of Sinister 5. Boss Beta will go back for the heal. Same with 11s. Boss Gandhi just trying to play for a different spot here and see maybe you can catch up one of the Sinister 5's Sin 5 members out of position. Soda just gonna also be meeting himself up here as well. Three teams quite close here. Ghost Killer will get wrecked in the background as they try to make their movement. The good aid will come out, and I think that will no, that's a bit too far, as Mitch Main will get taken out by headshot above him as well. They will make their movement away. Molotov Man still sitting in here, but Molotov Man taking some more shots will get DVS. And he will spot out Old Cookie. Oh, can he get Old Cookie? That would be... Oh, are just missing the shot. Molotov Man with the SR doing some good work, but this is also kind of, you get the one shot, you can't get the refrag, and this is why the bigger teams and international teams all use the DMR, because the refrag is always more of a possibility coming out. Definitely with SR. Headshot will spot him out here. Needs to get this headshot, but headshot will take out Molotov Man, and DVS will bleed out to the zone. Nothing he can do for now. Mitch Main will also bleed out to the zone as well, as Molotov Man will be left to his own devices. Rambo, last member alive for the Brothers in Arms. JMSP will be down to 2 members shortly, as here come the push from the Rusty Hellhounds on behind Sinister 5 here. Sinister 5 down to 2 members, or 1 member at least, just the one with the pickup, as the grenade's going to come flying out towards him. That grenade could actually do some damage, and it does do some damage, but not enough to secure onto there, as Boz Beta will get onto Boz Gandhi and try and get that thing. But here come the Rusty Hellhounds, and they will get eliminated out in 15 piss. Does Sinister 5. The Rusty Hellhounds doing successful push onto them, but they still got more problems to worry about, as MLC trying to get this res up, and it doesn't look like they will be able to, as 14th position MLC will bow out as well, as now they need to make their movement. And White Rabbit Gaming and Rusty Revolvers will be happy with the zone push at this stage, as now Langyang, the last member alive for the Rusty Killer Clowns. See what they can do. Deathmark will spot him out. Deathmark, he reloads. He doesn't need to reload, and he reloads with 27 bullets, and that could have maybe just got that refrag onto Deathmark, and against all odds will get that, secure that kill. Onto 8 kills is against all odds at this stage. Brothers in Arms will also get eliminated there in 12th position. So that reload though, Langyang just needs to, that's one of the biggest things I've seen with certain members in FPS games, just doing the reload when you don't need to. Still got enough bullets there to get a kill with 27 in his gun before the reload sat there. But you know, these are things that you'll pick up as you do more fights, and you know, these teams are fighting quite a bit here as well. As Patrick, last member alive for, no sorry, Mr. Beatrap still alive here, just on very low HP. There will be 2 members alive, as now the Devil and I will be Rusty Warlord. Will he know that there's a team member here? We'll hear the footsteps though. He doesn't hear the footsteps, and Shiligami will get the knock onto Warlord. The grenade will go out just to confirm Warlord straight away, and that's a good grenade coming out, as Hippie Homicide now makes his movement to try and see if he can maybe get that refrag. Mangabas also sitting here as well, coming very close to this as well. What can they do? The flashes come out here, not really going to be doing much here for Devil and I, as the grenades come out just from the Survivor Fighter member. Mangabas trying to see what he can do here. Ellis Tomato will take out Deathmug in the background. A Shepherd will get acid with the M24 as well. And this fight on the old cookie will get Ellis Tomato on the end there, as we just look to see who will win out this fight here between Survivor Fighters, Devil and I see just waiting here, but not going to be doing anything. They're probably just best to just take on this fight here, is now against all odds. Old Cookie trying to see if he can maybe get that refrag onto Ellis Tomato. Not able to, even with the 8 times, just below that ridge though. And where will the zone end? We're going to have another crazy zone inside Quarry. That'll be insane, as Hippie Homicide gets tagged up there and will get eliminated, and will get eliminated by Survivor Fighters, and he's doing a fantastic job to try and gate the Devil and I. Does get the head, but Mr. Beef Chuck will get the secure onto Mangabas, and Devil and I will get eliminated in 11th position. JMSP will know that he's been fighting someone else here, so they should know that there's somebody here. Ellis Tomato will get Deathmark yet again, as now this fight is going to be pushing up on towards them. This is now the fight that's going to come out. Deathmark will get secured straight away. Slothing Monkey, what can he do? Slothing Monkey will get Ellis Tomato, but he will get refragged there by Official Tempai. Spheric Crew will go out in 10th position and leaving just Dan alive here to fend for himself. Can he win out the fight here between them? No, he can't. Official Tempai will take out against all odds out in 9th position. Spheric Crew out in 11th, as I said, as Unknowns will find Adonis, as Scrappy will also get spotted up and fixed there. As now 2 members of the MLC crew, V2, will be left just behind the shack over there. We'll spot them out just on the side here. Watch Over Gaming. You can see Shepard just gating the one team on the one side here, just making sure he can spot out exactly what the Wasps are doing on the one side. So good awareness here, leaving the rest of the team members just to do what they need to do for now. And that's to shoot them, and Shepard gating that, as Unknowns will take out no one as well. As now the Rusty Revolvers will spot out the Wasp coming up here. Siligami will take out Swifty. And that was a good shot there from Siligami. Just really playing that single fighting mode there. And he will secure the kill onto Swifty. As Unfixed will secure his kill. And Scrappy's kill. As Rusty Revolvers see what they can do. Obi just behind the sack there. And Watch Over Gaming will eliminate V2 out. MLC V2 out in 8th position. Siligami will get spotted out there. 6 teams remain at this stage. 2 members for the Rusty Hellhounds. Ooh, and here comes a fight at the background here, as it doesn't spot out Patrick, and Patrick will get that refrag onto Old Cookie, leaving just Headshot alive here. You will get secured though, and I think Headshot going for this raise is not the way he needs to do. He needs to try and see if he can try and get that refrag onto Mr. Beeftrack. Patrick is pushing up and he is aware of this. Headshot will win out that battle in the end, and JMSP will get eliminated out in 6th position. Stickend will take out Obi and leaving just Kinghorn alive, and he will bleed out to the zone on the one side there, as Shepard gets a little bit tagged up there from the Rusty Revolvers, as Kinghorn trying to make his way into the zone here. Might just spot out one of the members of White Rabbit Gaming here. Obi gets taken out by the zone and will secure the kill for Rusty Revolvers. Kinghorn, not much he can do, and this is going to hurt so much for Kinghorn. Will he make it into the zone in time? He doesn't, and the Wasp will get eliminated out in 5th position, leaving your top 4. White Rabbit Gaming with 4 members, Rusty Revolvers with 4, NX Legends with 2 members, and the Rusty Hellhounds with 2 members. And now let's see what this fight comes out as. Headshot spots out one of the members of Rusty Revolvers on the opposite side here as they return fire. Banicha will get that knock. Bowser, sorry, will get the knock onto Headshot, leaving just Ghost Killer alive to try and fend on the opposite side. Is he inside zone? He's not. He needs to try and get himself into zone. But White Rabbit Gaming are making their movement over towards the Rusty Hellhounds on the opposite side here. Need to win out these fires. Official Tempai is still alive though, and this, as far as I'm aware, is Freezy, and they're just in this dip over here. White Rabbit Gaming need to be careful of this fact as well, as Unknowns gets tagged there by Terry, and this could give the Rusty Hellhounds a little bit of breathing room here as the raise will come up. Shepard just playing this off spot, just still inside zone though, as now the pickup will come up from White Rabbit Gaming onto Unknowns. I think the Rusty Hellhounds are going to be the thorn inside of the rabbits here, that's for sure. Going to be biting at their heels here. They're going to play the quiet game. 11 kills here coming out from the Hellhounds, as now Official Tempai going to be pushing up here. Now this is what the White Rabbit crew won't expect at this point, as Ghost Killer will make his way towards the opposite side with the vehicle. This may just shift Rusty Hellhound's attention just a little bit. And where the zone's going to end as Shepard tries to make his movement back, and now he's going to just dip down the ridge here just to get himself in. White Rabbit Gaming sitting on 4 kills at this stage. Jin doesn't spot him out at the bottom here as they're lying down on the floor, as Official Tempai will get taken out there as well. Bowser will spot out there, Unknowns will get there, but the Rusty Hellhounds will get eliminated there out in fourth position. And Jin's still getting tagged up here. This needs to move a little bit more just inside zone, and Fix will get eliminated there, and the res will come out for the White Rabbit Gaming crew. And Rusty Revolvers opting to make this 4 different chicken dinner winners. sorry, 5 different chicken dinner winners. They are with the superior numbers at this stage, as now Shepard will make his movement up now. He's got the M24, but not able to get as many knocks as he would have liked. Bunny Child probably will spot him coming down here as Shepard makes his dash towards the warehouse area. Ghost Killer still on the opposite side here, and just playing the snake position for now. Not much he can do. He needs to get inside the zone though. As now the Rusty Revolvers, I do like this. They have got good security of the zone. They got the best placement inside the zone. I think Jin and Unknown's are going to be too difficult for them to get themselves into here. Shepard just needs to be patient for now, as the Rusty Revolvers had a good game in this game now, and they needed to have a good game, as now they make their movement in there. Both of them will get themselves, oh, does get tagged up though, but we'll make it to safety as Terry will look to push up as the grenade will go in towards there. Shepard won't hear that as another grenade goes in. Another grenade goes in. Will he spot him out? Doesn't spot him out. Shepard will spot him out, and Shepard will get that. But Sicken will get the refrag straight away, but Terry will be left to bleed out, I would suspect, because there's not much they can do from that perspective. As Ghost Killer will move to the opposite side here. This will give the edge, but Bunny Chow with the great control with the MK, and White Rabbit Gaming now need to see what they can do. Terry will move into the opposite side of the warehouse here, and this is just going to really flush out what White Rabbit Gaming can do. They don't have much space to play with here, as Bunny Chow will move up, and he actually will try and get that, as Terry will probably bleed out. No, he will get to the res. White Rabbit Gaming allowing the res to come up onto Terry here, and this is not what White Rabbit Gaming would have wanted, just getting that res out as they move to the back end here. Bowser seeing what he can do. Terry will actually get knocked out there by Bowser, and Terry will get confirmed there as the fight will be rained out inside here. It's not really what I wanted to see here, as now just one member left, and that's Shepard coming out here, and Rusty Revolvers Gaming will make it out. 5 different chicken dinner winners in the end of our scrims, coming out with 10 kills in the end. Rusty Revolvers Gaming, 10 kills, really good work coming out from them. 6 kills coming out for White Rabbit Gaming as they end in second position. For Legends in third position, coming out with 8 kills in total. Really good round coming out from them. Rusty Hellhounds in fourth with 11 kills, and in fifth position rounding up is the NX Wasps with 1 kill. A fantastic evening of PUBG coming out there from a lot of the teams. Must be a special mention there to Against All Odds coming out with 9 kills in total, with Slothy Monkey picking himself up 6 kills in that round. Really solid job coming up from him. And that is it for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have finished the evening. It's been a great evening. I would like to thank every single person watching the streams. Thank you so much. It's been fantastic to host these yet again, and all to all the teams and players for joining us every single. We had the quickest, under 6 hours we filled up the scrims. There will be announcements coming out shortly as well, tonight as well, along with your ELO rankings as well. So guys, take a look at that as well. Take a look at the Discord for all the announcements and on our social medias. But until the next time, guys, have a great week ahead, have a safe week ahead, and I'll check you guys later.